Ladies and gentlemen, welcome in. It is a very, very special night. The Sulphur Springs Wildcats are in the area round of the playoffs. And tonight we'll be bringing you, not a simulcast, our broadcast, tonight's production of the game. If you've been hanging out with us all year long, thank you so much. Welcome back in. You have no idea how much we appreciate you choosing us to watch every Friday night. Welcome into your homes. If this is your first time joining us, though, I'm Tyler Lennon. This is Ryan Humphreys, my favorite person to spend Friday nights with. What's going on, buddy?
Tyler, I tell you this, I've said this the last couple weeks. Anytime you get the opportunity to watch or play or broadcast or be a part of Texas high school football in the month of November, it is typically special. And so I definitely think that fits tonight's narrative. This is a special one not only for us, not only for the players, but Sulphur Springs as a whole. And I think that everybody understands that. You can kind of feel the buzz in the town this week. I would be out in public doing whatever, and I can't tell you how many times I got stopped and asked about what I thought about the game this week. So definitely a lot of excitement, and I think tonight is going to live up to that.
Yes, we have a ton to get into in tonight's pregame show, which as always is brought to you by Nottingham Sulphur Springs Dodge, where they make your car buying experience smooth and enjoyable. Explore their extensive inventory of new and pre-owned vehicles tailored to fit any lifestyle and budget. Their dedicated team is there to guide you through every step, from selecting the perfect car to securing financing. Go give them a visit or browse their online showroom at ssdodge.com. Your next journey starts with the perfect car. Find it at Nottingham Sulphur Springs Dodge. So, Ryan, again, we need to get into it. We covered this. We've talked about it as much as we could, but obviously to be able to broadcast UIL live high school games, you have to get approval through the UIL, who has a partnership with the NFHS, and they have exclusive rights when they want to cover games, which is the case tonight. So we cannot actually show the full game the way that we normally would. So we're doing a little bit of a different broadcast here tonight. It's going to be more of a play-by-play. But, Corey, if you don't mind, producer Corey, will you show the good people watching what the screen's going to look like throughout the course of the game tonight? So there you go. You can see on your screen here, we're going to have a full, active, updating, dynamic scoreboard that lets you know the score, the time, the down and distance, where the ball is. So just looking at the screen, you'll be able to see and know what's going on. We just can't show you the game, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's disappointing. I mean, there's no doubt about it. Obviously, it's not something that we would love to give you our 100% normal Friday night festivity broadcasts. However, we're going to make the most of what we've got, and I have no doubt that we're going to have a great broadcast tonight. You guys are going to enjoy it, and we're gonna do our very best to project and give you guys visualization, big word, of the Sulphur Springs Wildcats tonight.
Yes, 1,000%. I just want to say I'm very excited to be doing this. Obviously, Ryan and I and producer Corey and the entire team here at Chad's Media, we love doing this. We love that we get to put on what we consider to be a really high quality and great broadcast every single Friday night. But, I mean, we still get the opportunity, even if we can't show it to you, you and I get the opportunity to watch the Sulphur Springs Wildcats play an area-round playoff game.
I can tell you right now.
There he is.
Nobody. I told you I'd wait till the second half. Nobody has more fun on Friday nights than this crew right here. And I think people need to understand that we truly do what we do because we love what we get to do. Never are we leaving a game and we're like, man, that was a good game.
Right.
It's always, man, it's so much fun being a part of this. And so thank you to all of our sponsors and thank you to everybody who watches. They're a huge part of that.
Yes, 1,000%. And, again, we want to keep as much normalcy as we possibly can. So, Ryan, let's do what we would usually do in a pregame show. And let's start with the players to watch for the Sulphur Springs Wildcats tonight. Who you got?
Yeah, Tyler, I think that this is a pick that I don't do often because I know what comes with it. And the one time that I did make this pick, he had his he certainly had his best game of his high school career. But I'm going senior wide receiver Wyatt Watson. I think that because this is going to be a close game, because you and I spent a little bit of time last week talking about how Wyatt actually led the team in yards per catch, there will be a time tonight that we get that 17-yard reception from Wyatt Watson. That's what he's averaging right now. 17-yard reception. That's going to be a deciding factor in this one. Big first down, big third down conversion, whatever it may be. I have full faith that Wyatt Watson is going to come through when needed.
Yeah, so 17.6 yards per catch. That does lead the team. And you and I have made the joke on air once or twice now. His average yards per catch is 17 yards. All of his catches
every catch is 17
are 17 yards. And I wanted to make the same prediction. I think you're going to see at least one, if not two, if not three, really big first down conversions because of Wyatt Watson. Also want to point out he has 3 touchdowns this year, but it's all in 3 separate games. In those 3 games, he's averaging 102 yards per game. So if you get a Wyatt Watson touchdown tonight, you're probably getting a big game.
Yeah, no, that's I'm very excited to watch him tonight. I'm very excited to watch all receivers tonight, so I'll let you lead into your player to watch.
Yeah, I'm going to go in a similar direction, also a senior, a player that's been a part of this team and program since you and I have been broadcasting games, and that's Chris Adams. I think, again, he comes up in really, really big, really clutch moments, I feel like.
Yeah, there's no doubt. I definitely feel like he's a guy that I feel like, gosh, how has he not graduated yet? I feel like we've been watching him for 10 years now. But, yeah, I think that especially this second half of the season, he's really come on to be a kind of a safety blanket guy for Caden Mitchell. I mean, how many times have we seen just your nice and easy completion, 5-yard stop route on the outside to Chris Adams? That's something, and you need that as a quarterback. You need those guys that, hey, when I look over there, when I feel like I've got the right coverage and I turn to throw to you, I need you to be in the right spot and I need you to come down with it. And Chris Adams is that guy.
Hey, before we continue, Producer Corey, if you don't mind, can we get a shot of the we'll get to that later. I just want to show it. It's very dope. One of the things.
I was actually going to comment, it is so unfortunate that you guys are not going to see my first 10 out of 10 tunnel of the season.
Spoiler alert. Yeah.
I mean, that is, as far as unique goes, that is by far the most unique tunnel I've ever seen. I can honestly say I've never played a sporting event against any team called the Porcupines.
True.
I mean, that's very FCS football mascot name right there, the Porcupines.
Yeah, we've made the joke or asked the question, what is a 10 out of 10? That's a 10 out of 10.
That's a 10 out of 10.
I'm glad we've reserved it for that because that is a 10 out of 10.
Yeah, that's a 10. I mean, I don't know what else I'm looking. Maybe could it have glowing eyes? Perhaps I don't know, but that's a 10. That's a 10.
I halfway think it's might going to.
It might, but that's a 10.
Yeah, I agree with you. Let's continue with our normal pregame show. We've done our offensive players to watch. What are you watching for tonight defensively?
Yeah, Tyler, last week I pulled a surprise out of the bag, and I went as my offensive player. I went Coach Faircloth. I'm not going to do a coach for my defensive player to watch.
I like that pick, by the way.
Yes, it was a good pick. Obviously, it worked out really well. Coach Faircloth in the offense rolled against Dallas Carter. But this week I'm going to go the secondary. You know, we spend a lot of time talking about the Blue Barrage, and yes, the Blue Barrage is the defense as the whole, but it's really the front seven. That's kind of where it originated.
Yes,
we're so dominant.
I think it was originally the front four even, but the front four, the front seven.
We're so dominant up front. We have so much depth. You love talking about our depth at linebacker, but I'm going to talk about our secondary tonight because we are playing a team. We're playing a team with a talented quarterback tonight. He's a younger quarterback, but his numbers really jump off the page, and so there's going to be times where we've really got to defend the pass. So that's Gio, that's C.T. Galloway, that's Grayson Hardy. I'm leaving out other names here, but those guys have got to come through when that ball's up in the air. If something gets tipped up, we've got to come down with it. Turnovers are they're huge in these close one-score ball games, and I think that's what we're going to get tonight.
Yes, I agree with that. You mentioned the Blue Barrage. I will go in that route. And it's funny, on offense, we both went seniors, I think, without trying to or without noticing it. I'm going to do it one more time. I'm going to go with Nathan Andrews. This was a player who coming into the season, you and I have definitely thought, he's going to have a huge season. He's going to be such a big, integral part of it. And then he kind of gets injured early, had to recover from injury, and he's done a very good job of it. But I think tonight is a night about your seniors, the guys who have put in all this work, the guys that remember what it was before this, you know what I mean? And I think we might have a really big Nathan Andrews night.
Yeah, no doubt. And I honestly, Tyler and I did not mean to do a senior-heavy group tonight. But that's when you're in these 1-0 games, hint, hint, Ryan's Humps keys to victory. When you're in these do or die moments, though, you got to think about the seniors because it's truly. You heard me talk about this last week. There's 2 teams on the football field tonight. One of them is turning in their pads on Monday. That's just a fact. That's why football is so special. You cannot reenact a real full speed football game once this is all over. And so I think that's something that's so special about Texas high school football. And so definitely thinking about seniors on both sides, Springtown, Sulphur Springs, and hopefully the Sulphur Springs seniors hopefully they come to play tonight. And I know they will.
Yes, 100%. Ryan, I think you kind of hinted to it. I think let's go ahead and get to everyone's favorite part of the pregame show every single week. Let's get to Hump's keys to victory. What you got for us, Ryan?
Tyler, number 1, and this one polled really well with the Chad's media.
It did.
This is some of my best work, but number 1, we got to be the hunter and not the prey. And what I mean by that, Tyler, is yes, we're in the second round. Yes, we're playing a team that is the district champion of their district. Yes, we're playing a team that's won 10 consecutive ball games.
They have.
But we don't want to come into this as, man, it'd be cool if we beat them. Man, it'd be cool if we pulled that off. Man, it'd be cool if we got to the third round. I think we do exactly what we've done all year, attack every opportunity that we've had in front of us, and maybe Springtown should feel like, hey, I don't know, can we beat Sulphur Springs? Can we stop Skylar Lewis? Can we stop Jackson Hare? Go out and dominate. Go out and punch him in the mouth early. Don't make it – you heard me talk about this last week with the Dallas Carter game. We're going to know what the feeling, what the vibe of this game is early in the first 10 minutes. Well, we can either be the hunter in the first 10 minutes or we can be the prey in the first 10 minutes. So I think that's really important tonight.
I mean, to your point, I know I mention these every single week. 17 times in the Coach Faircloth era, the Sulphur Springs Wildcats have scored first.
Yep.
In those 17 games, they're 16-1. You're 20-2 when leading at the half. You're 20-0. You've never lost. You're 20-0 when leading going into the fourth. So I like that point a lot. Be the hunter. Be the one.
Be the aggressor.
Set
the tone.
Yes.
Don't let them throw the first punch and let's react to it. Let's figure out how not to get caught by the hunter. Let's go out and get the prey. And so that's. I know that probably sounds cheesy, probably sounds cliche, but that's going to go a long way in deciding who wins this one tonight.
No, I love that pick.
Number 2, Tyler, let's enjoy the ride. Okay, we talk all this serious talk about this is a huge game for seniors. This could be the last time they ever suit up. Enjoy it. Have fun with the entire process. This is why these games right here. This is why in May, June, July, August. This is why you get up on those mornings and go and bust your tail for these moments right here. Enjoy the ride, and not even on a big scale thing. Enjoy the ebbs and flows of a high school football game. There's going to be a time tonight where we make a mistake. We're going to have failure in certain plays tonight. Enjoy trying to get back from that. Enjoy trying to make a play to bounce back from those failures. You hear me talk about a roller coaster ride of a Texas high school football game, and so don't forget to enjoy that. This is fun.
See, I love that pick. I love that call, and I feel the same way about me and you and producer Corey here, and even all the fans. If you didn't get to come to the game, let's enjoy this.
Have fun.
I made the point. We haven't been in the area round of the playoffs in over a decade, so I think hopefully you're gonna be the hunter. Hopefully you're going to come get a win tonight. We're going to do it again next Friday night. But, let's still take a moment to enjoy this.
There's no doubt. And this has kind of become my favorite. My dad said this when we played a big game earlier in district, but it's kind of become my favorite saying, bad teams don't get to play in big games.
Papa T, that part.
So we are a good team. Springtown is a good team, and this is going to be a great game. So let's have fun as the viewers, as the broadcast team, as the players, whatever it may be. Enjoy this opportunity because you don't take it for granted. Number 3, our favorite, our weekly number 3, the normal. It's on a T-shirt. We got to go 1-0 this week, and truly this week more than others. You got to go 1-0 or it's over, and that's very blunt. But going 1-0 this week is the only thing that matters. Last night, Alvarado and Frisco Panther Creek played. We play the winner of that one. It doesn't mean anything if we don't win tonight. None of that matters if we don't take care of business against Springtown. And so the players know that. The coaches know that. I know that their preparation this week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, was with the full intent of winning tonight. Nothing else matters. We're not worried about what might happen in this week or what stadium are we going to play in that week. It's all about Prosper, Texas tonight against Springtown for 4 quarters. And if we're lucky enough to get the opportunity for next week, we'll worry about it then.
Yeah, 100%. And I've got to say, I obviously make the cliche line that you're my favorite person to spend Friday nights with. One, you are. You know that. I think everyone that watches us is well aware, you are my favorite person to spend Friday nights with. You are my broadcast partner, and I support anything you do. But I would have been very upset if you would not have picked 1-0 as Hump's third key to victory. Ryan, I think let's take this moment to hear from all the people that make all this possible, and then we'll be back for the rest of the pregame show.
Whether you're looking for a heavy-duty truck for the ranch, a sports car to fulfill your dreams, or even a minivan to get the kids to football practice, Nottingham Sulphur Springs Dodge has just what you need. As a part of this community, we're dedicated to serving our hometown with the best selection and exceptional service. Our friendly, knowledgeable team is here to ensure you drive away happy and confident. Come on by today and see why Nottingham Sulphur Springs Dodge is the trusted choice for your next vehicle. Welcome to Nottingham Sulphur Springs Dodge, where we make your car buying experience smooth and enjoyable. Explore our extensive inventory of new and pre-owned vehicles tailored to fit every lifestyle and budget. Our dedicated team is here to guide you through every step, from selecting the perfect car to securing financing. Come visit us today or browse our online showroom at ssdodge.com. Your next journey starts with the perfect car. Find it here at Nottingham Sulphur Springs Dodge.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back for the rest of this pregame show. I'm excited to see the festivities of this. This is an incredible stadium. I'm so bummed out that we don't get to show this. I mean, this is an incredible stadium.
I know it, and I would have to say that this is the best high school football stadium I've ever been in. And I've actually never been to Allen, and I've never been to the McKinney Stadium. I know those are 2 big ones, but this has got to be up there with some of the best. It's got to be one of the best places to watch a Texas high school football game in the state.
Well, you can attest to this a lot more than I can. You played a very high level of D1 college football. There are a lot of 4-year big universities that have nothing anywhere in the same realm as this.
There is absolutely no question about that. This is a beautiful venue, and not just the stadium. The press box is like you said. You said that when you covered Texas Ranger, Dallas Maverick.
Yeah.
That the press boxes aren't maybe not even that nice.
No, not maybe. This is, again, which I got to cover the Rangers and the Mavs. I got to be in the press box. I didn't maybe see the high level stuff, you know what I mean?
That's
but
okay.
Again, not in nowhere near
as
nice as this.
This is amazing. The Jumbotron is great. Bleachers down here look awesome. Definitely going to be a very fun venue. And I hope, obviously – with the news of not being able to show the game, if you were on the fence of coming tonight or staying at home and watching Chad's Media, maybe that was the push you needed to get in the car and come over to Prosper. Obviously, if you didn't, we hope that you're listening to us, and we're confident that we're going to give a great product and hopefully making an enjoyable Friday night. But hopefully we want guys at the stadium. We want the stands packed. And as we continue on this journey, we hope to continue to see a lot of people at the games.
Yeah, 100%. And like you were saying, whether we were able to show the game or not, I say this so much that you might get sick of hearing me say it, but please always come support your Sulphur Springs Wildcats in person. We want to be able to bring the game to people who can't make it, or for players to go back and watch after, for families to go watch after. So always come if you can. But if you can make it, we're going to give the best commentary that we can possibly give. Speaking of, we haven't talked about Springtown a ton. They are the number 9 team in the state. Like you mentioned, they've been on a 10-game winning streak. They lost in week 1 and haven't lost since. Obviously, you and I have only got to see so much of them, but can you kind of explain to our viewers what you might be expecting?
Yeah, I think you're going to see a very clean, well-coached, just solid football team. They don't have – we've played teams that kind of have the big time Division I guys jumping off the page. We don't really have that tonight. They don't really have I promise I'm not saying that they don't have good players. I'm simply saying they don't necessarily have the guy. But obviously a very quality football team. They've won 10 games in a row. I think they went on a 5-week stretch of not giving up a single point.
Yes, you had told me that.
Now, what I will say to that, and maybe I'm going to totally eat my words here. I don't think their schedule has been the strongest. That district, not the best. They had two teams knocked out in the first round, whereas we had 4 make it to the second round.
Yeah, we were correct about that. Do you want to give an update on how the district's gone?
We'll get to that. We'll get to that. Let's keep talking about Springtown. Again, good football team, won 10 games in a row. They are 10-1. I don't think their schedule has been the strongest. I would go as far to say that I think Sulphur Springs is going to be the best team that the Porcupines have played this year.
Yeah, I think so as well.
I don't know that Springtown is going to be the best. Well, I know they're not going to be the best team that we've played this year. I can almost guarantee that.
I mean, we've played the number 1 team in the state.
I don't think that this team is going to be better than Salina, and I don't know that this team's going to be better than Frisco Panther Creek. It's just my opinion.
I personally would further to that, and I would include Aubrey in the mix as well, maybe. But
they're going to be very solid. I feel like I'm being incredibly critical. They are going to be solid. The quarterback, sophomore starting quarterback, his numbers are great.
Kane Hill.
Yeah, you've got the numbers.
Yeah, he is one of the players that I did want to mention. To your credit, or to defend what it is you're saying, to say the same level of players, you just mean specifically guys that are getting looked at on the D1 level.
I'm talking, I mean, Frisco Panther Creek, they had the 6th ranked junior in the state.
In the entire state.
50th in the country.
Yes.
So, yes, I'm talking about guys like that, or this running back's going to this D1 college, or this athlete from Dallas Carter's got 6 D1 offers. That's not the type of guy we're playing tonight.
Yes. There are only 2 players that I could find. That doesn't mean there aren't more. I did spend a great deal of time looking, but I found 2 players that are either have college offers or are being looked at. And the quarterback, again, like you said, he's only a sophomore, Kane Hill. He is one of those guys. No official offers yet, but he has interest from TCU and UTEP. That's according to 24/7 Sports, which I think you and I kind of believe to be like the authority on that sort of thing. But his numbers on the year, if you combine rushing and passing, because he's going to be doing both of those things, 2,600 yards, 39 total touchdowns. I believe it was 29 passing, 10 rushing, only 1 interception.
Yeah, I mean, just clean. I mean, that's kind of what I said. They're going to be a clean, well-coached, just disciplined football team, and they're not going to turn the ball over, which is exactly why, if we can go out and cause a turnover, if we can go win the turnover battle, I think that's going to go a long way.
Yes, and then they had one player on defense as well who was in that same realm. He's going to be the free safety, number 5, Chase Thompson. He is a senior. He leads the team with 89 tackles. He's also got 5 tackles for loss, 1 sack, and he has an offer from Hendrix College. But, yeah, other than that, I mean, about to come running out of the tunnel. But, yeah, if we can get that up. But, yeah, I think it's important for you and I to make note, and you kind of did already explain this, but there is a difference in being a quote-unquote better team and having better players. Like, we thought Aubrey was maybe a quote-unquote better team than Panther Creek, who has tons of college guys. You know what I mean? So just because they might not have those a ton of guys with a bunch of offers doesn't mean this isn't a very, very, very good football team. It is. They're the number 9 team in the state.
Absolutely. And I think they're going to be very, very, very disciplined tonight. And just looking at the roster, a lot of seniors, a lot of juniors, and so guys that have played a lot of football with each other growing up, and so I think there's going to be a lot of chemistry there for Springtown tonight.
Ryan, here come your Sulphur Springs Wildcats. Oh, Watt, come on, Watt. Got a wild late head start.
Get a late head start. I mean, he's still going to technically win, but
Ryan, do you
he probably here's what happened. Knowing Wyatt, he heard that I had him as my player to watch tonight, and he thought he had to go back and listen to this deal and say, did Ryan really say that? Because I'm going for 100+ tonight.
It's that's or it was a beat the streak type situation where he's like, I'm gonna let y'all start. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the national anthem. We're stepping out of the way for y'all to hear that, and then y'all be stuck with us for the rest of the night.
The headline judge, Rick Littleton, the side judge, Brock Albritton, the field judge, Joshua Mees, and the back judge, Jeffrey Zimmerman. At this time, please remove your headgear, stand or remain standing for the playing of the national anthem. And now, under the direction of Mr. Spencer Emmert, our national anthem will be performed by the Sulphur Springs Band. Thank you.
Well, Ryan, how we feel?
I'm a little nervous.
Dude, honestly, so this is about the time I normally get the nerves, is pregame into kickoff time. That's kind of when I start getting nervous. But, man, I feel good tonight. I feel very confident in these Wildcats.
I'm confident, and I feel – I don't know. It's different than last week. I felt very confident last week. I feel very confident tonight. But I do think that the first 10 minutes of this one is gonna really show us a lot.
Yeah.
Captain for the Wildcats, number 0, Nathan Andrews. Number 72, Jamal Hood. And number 76, Giovanni Solis.
Springtown, 1 Thomas, deferred. Sulphur Springs will receive. Good luck. Let's have a great game.
All right, Ryan. So Springtown won the coin toss, but we'll be giving your Sulphur Springs Wildcats the ball first. I know you have to feel good about that.
Yeah, I do. I think that after last week's offensive explosion, I would love for my offense to kind of get this thing going. Nothing throws the first punch better than a quick 7 on the board for the Wildcats.
Ryan, before the kickoff real quick, someone asked in the comments, any players from Sulphur Springs have offers are being looked at. Can we kind of run through some of those real quick? We have some really big ones.
Yeah, you've got senior Skylar Lewis, who's committed to Texas State.
Yeah.
Really, it's our underclassmen that have the biggest offers. You've got left tackle Vincent Johnson that pretty much has –
all of them.
He has like all offers. A&M,
OU, A&M, yeah.
TCU. You've got Truth Holmes, who has an offer to North Texas. I know Jackson Hare has gotten a a little bit of interest from
I think Aiden McCarroll.
North Texas. Aiden McCarroll has an offer to East Texas A&M.
Texas A&M.
Texas A&M Commerce. So, yeah, definitely some D1 talent there. Deuce, it's probably a little early in his playing career, but maybe one more 5-touchdown game, and I bet he gets a big offer.
Oh, I forgot to make the Ocho Cinco joke.
Yeah, that was a good one last week.
Ocho Cinco Timmons, yeah. But, yeah, Ryan, we're ready to get rolling. Again, for anyone that doesn't know, we cannot show – oh, it is on your screen. I know you're still going to ask me in the comments, even though it's on your screen, but we unfortunately cannot show live gameplay because of the UIL. So Ryan and I are going to give you the best commentary we can. And Wyatt Watson fields the kick return at about the 25, and he'll be going down at the 25. Wildcat's going to start from – it's about the 25, yes.
Tyler, you can definitely feel a little bit of juice on both sides. You keep inching towards the state championship. You keep inching towards the playoffs. I mean, every week is a new level of intensity, and so you can definitely feel that on both sidelines.
Ryan, your Wildcats lining up for the first time tonight. We've got Chris Adams, the lone receiver on the far side. On the near side, you've got a trio of guys, though. It looks like you've got Jackson, Wyatt, and Skylar, with Deuce being the running back in the shotgun. And it's a give to Deuce Timmons on first down. Deuce Timmons breaks the tackle. He's up all the way to the 50, still going. Deuce Timmons all the way up to the 50. That's a 25-yard run to get the night started.
And Tyler, the Porcupines are lucky they got a hand on that one, or that was going to start out as a 75-yard touchdown. I think Deuce – was almost off to the races there.
I think so. You and I, unfortunately, we're used to watching our own replay. We're used to making our own notes. The biggest jumbotron you've ever seen is right here. But
I think the biggest knock on tonight is that I don't get telestrated. I can't mark on the plays.
Ryan, the second play of the night is a give to Jackson Hare on first down. Tries his best to get a couple yards, and he will get a gain of 2 there. So it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Tyler, after last week's rushing attack, I mean, just talk about an absolute domination of a night running the ball with Jackson Hare and Timmons. I mean, there's got to be a lot of confidence in this offensive line. Just they're going to be able to push a lot of people around.
Oh, yeah, 100%. I mean, you've pointed out how good they've been all year. They have been that good. And, I mean, getting off to a great start here tonight. It's a 2nd and 7 from the 47. It's going to be – it's got 2 to his right, 2 to his left. Deuce, the running back this time. Got Skylar and Jackson on this side, Wyatt and Chris on the far side. Play action. Caden keeping it himself here. He's got a good run. Run! Caden Mitchell breaks through the hole. Right! 47 yards to the crib. Caden Mitchell touchdown.
Tyler, I make the comment every time. Caden Mitchell, not a run-first guy, but when he does take off, he does it with a purpose, and it seems like his yards per carry has got to be pretty high.
Yeah.
But that is a 47-yard scamper for a quick 7 points for the Wildcats.
Touchdown number 22 on the season for Caden Mitchell. What a start.
You can't draw it up any
Literally
better.
90 seconds into the game.
Cannot draw it up any better.
Getting ready for the PAT here.
Good snap, good hold. Good kick.
And the Wildcats lead 7-0.
Welcome to Corner Grub House. This iconic spot has been home to family-owned businesses, and we're proud to continue that tradition. Here, we serve freshly made comfort dishes that make you feel right at home. Enjoy our Southern hospitality while watching Wildcat football every Friday night on our big screen. Craving a taste of tradition? Call us today at 903-919-5058 for delivery or catering, or visit our website at cornergrubhouse.com, where every meal and every game feels like coming home.
Ryan, barely 90 seconds into this one, a 47-yard touchdown run from Caden Mitchell, and the Wildcats are up 7-0.
Yeah, just starting with the ball in your hands. I said the best first punch that you could throw was a quick 7. They did it in 3 plays?
Yes, 3 plays. That's
pretty quick.
It was a 25-yard rush from Ocho Cinco Timmons, and then a 2 or 3 yard rush from Jackson Hare, 47-yard rush from Caden Mitchell.
We'll try to do it in 2 the next drive.
Again, Ryan, we mentioned it in the pregame show. 17 times in the Faircloth era, your Wildcats have scored first. In those 17 games, they are 16-1. So I like scoring first here. Ready for the opening kickoff.
Looks like it's going to be a deep one.
That one going to be fielded at about the 5. Running up the middle, trying to make something happen. He's met immediately. Brought down at the 23.
Flag, Tyler.
Yeah, there is a late flag.
Usually on a return, that's going to be on the return team, but we'll see.
Ryan, while you wait and see where that what the flag is going to be, where it moves the ball, I want to tell everyone about our friends over at the Gypsy Willow, where every order is a masterpiece. From start to finish, they offer personalized attention, keeping you informed every step of the way. Whether you bring in your own design or work with their in-house graphic designers, they make it seamless. Now's also the perfect time to go ahead and get your Christmas orders in, or holiday orders for corporate orders. But yeah, they carry popular brand names that can be customized, like Carhartt, Travis Matthew, Nike, Under Armour, Adidas. At the Gypsy Willow, each order isn't just a print, it's the beginning of a story. Your story.
Tyler, we do have that is going to be a holding on the return team, so that's going to move them back to the 14-yard line.
Yes, to the 14. And kind of in a pistol look here. Play action on first down, passing. The pass is complete all the way up to the 30, brought down by Grayson Hardy at about the 33, it looks like. So big gain, 20-yard gain.
Yeah, and Tyler, and that's kind of what watching film this week, looking at the stats, looking at the numbers, that's kind of why I picked the secondary as the defensive player to watch tonight, because the sophomore quarterback is a talented guy. He's going to be able to get the ball around through the air, and so there's going to be a lot of pressure on our secondary tonight.
Yeah, 100%. That's why you picked him as your group to watch. Passing again on first down. Out to the outside. It is complete down the sideline for a gain of, they're going to say he stepped out about 9 yards in. So it's going to be second and short here. Braden Butler, the senior.
Definitely seems like they're going pretty quickly.
Yeah, they are going very
quickly. Line pretty
quickly.
quick and getting that play in.
No huddle. Going very quickly. It's been we've seen a pistol and then an empty set.
Yep.
Looks like this is going to be pistol again. He's got 2 receivers on our side and a tight end on the far side.
They're going to motion him over.
Yeah, they do motion him over. It's a pop pass. He's got a gain of 3 or 4, finally brought down by Nathan Andrews, but they do pick up the first down at the 46. Little pre-snap motion there.
Just very quick, and I have full faith in this quarterback that he's going to put the ball where it needs to go. He's going to keep it away from trouble. And that's going to have to be something that the Wildcats are honing in on. How do we disrupt a guy that's been clean all season?
Yeah, and I think that's how you beat the Wildcats. They bend but don't break. They always get stops on this side of the field. Again, they've got some pre-snap motion. They let them make it to the other side. It is a give on first down here. Up through the middle, big gain, big hit though. Gain of 7 or 8 there, but another good run on first down, and that's what this team does really well around. I mean, number 10, Ryan Kirk, 7 yards per carry. Robert Lewis, 9 yards per carry. Darren Sweeley, 6 yards per carry. I mean, this is a good running team here. 2nd and 2 from the 46.
Under center on this one.
Again with pre-snap motion. Play action. Ryan, he's met with a lot of pressure. Nathan Andrews, huge sack. TJ Bolden back there. Alex McCormick back there.
There's your pick, Tyler. Nathan Andrews. Tyler, they kind of ran it looked like they were going to maybe run a naked boot. I'm not going to say that it was a broken play, but when he got out to the left side, I mean, the Sulphur Springs defense was on him almost immediately, and I feel like that the offensive line might have missed an assignment there.
Yeah, that brings it all the way back to 3rd and 9 now. I think Nathan Andrews is the one credited with that sack, but a number of Wildcats back there. 3rd and 9 now from the 46. And it looks like sticking kind of in that pistol formation. He's got a pair of receivers to his left. Now a tight end in motion towards the right.
Got man free in defense here.
And there's a flag on the play.
It's going to be delay game, I think.
Oh, I think you're right, Ryan. Unless they call a timeout there. Yeah.
Yeah, and Hugh just cannot have that 3rd and 9 around the 50-yard line where, hey, I could go for it on 4th down. I'm probably going to go for it on 4th down, but now you're 5 yards back. That's 5 more that you've got to get to going into making that decision.
Yeah, that was
so third and
14.
3rd and 14. Yeah, I mean that's obviously not where you want to be.
Yeah, I was going to ask. I mean, you and I have that conversation a lot. What do you have to get here on 3rd and 14? You're at the 42-yard line.
I think you at least need to get to the opposite 48 to even think about it.
Yeah, I was going to say past the 50. Dropping back to pass on 3rd and 14. He's waiting. He's finally passing deep. Gio Ibarra, the lone man.
Tyler.
And it is a flag on pass interference. They did get tangled up with each other there.
I do not particularly agree with that. I thought that maybe we just kind of had some tangle up in the legs there. I felt like we did a great job of not putting our hands on him.
Yeah, it did feel. I was waiting
especially Gio, who really, gosh, the last 3 or 4 weeks, he's been nothing but pass breakups.
Yeah.
And he's not a handsy guy.
I can't think of a time he's gotten a pass interference call. Yeah.
Our fans do not like that one, and I agree. I don't know that's – also don't know that it was catchable. It seemed like it might have been a little long.
I thought it didn't feel near catchable. I mean, Gio, who was the player that stayed on his feet, he still was a few yards away from it. But either way, that is a 1st and 10, and that moves the ball all the way past the 50 up to the Sulphur Springs 43.
And that's a huge penalty. I mean, 3rd and 14, that's what you got to have.
Ryan, it's a read option. Quarterback keeps it himself. He's going all the way up to the 30 now, cutting towards the sideline, breaking a tackle or two up to the 5. Ryan, he is in. That's a touchdown, 43 yards out.
Sulphur Springs QB scamper to the end zone, and Springtown answers with one of their very own.
Yeah, Kane Hill with a huge run there. Again, he had 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. That is his 40th total touchdown of the season now. And he had 550 rushing yards already, so now at about the 600-yard mark.
Yeah, Tyler, I think offensively it is going to be a heavyweight title match tonight.
I think I agree with you. Waiting for the PAT. There's a flag during it, and they haven't signaled whether the kick was good or not. Still haven't signaled whether the kick was good or not, but.
Offside, defense. Back to distance to the goal. Still a try down.
And I think because of the offsides there, Ryan, I mean, it's a good opportunity to go for 2, but it looks like they're keeping
keep the kicking unit out there.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Did he miss it?
I couldn't tell. I kept waiting for a signal. No one ever signaled anything. It's hard from the angle you and I are at to see if it went in or not.
He must have missed it. Obviously, they would have just declined the penalty. But
so we're going to reattempt the PAT here. I think we jumped offsides again. We did. Yeah. There's a flag. It was blocked, Ryan, and picked up by Gio Ibarra. But, again, there was a flag pre-snap.
Yeah, and that's going to be on Sulphur Springs. My comment to that is having watched every single snap of Sulphur Springs football this year, we've never jumped on the PAT. That makes me wonder if we're maybe simulating the snap under center, Springtown.
So now that you've done half the distance to the goal again.
Yeah, I got to think eventually you're going to go for it.
Okay, Ryan, it does look like they've ran a few new players on the field, but I think the kicker's still out there. I really can't tell what we're doing.
They're going for it.
They are going to go for it. Okay. Kind of explain this formation, Ron.
Well, they've put some sort of a Wildcat quarterback
and now
in.
Now they've got 2 men in motion.
To the right.
Ron, the snap is on the ground. He picks it up, still trying to make it to the outside. He's at the 10. Yeah. Alex, the intern, brings him down.
Again, I've watched now 10 plays of Springtown football. I have no idea what they've been running on their 2-point plays all season. I don't particularly like kicking it twice, penalty here, penalty there. I'd probably just take the points. You get cute.
Yeah.
And now you have nothing to show for it.
7-6 Wildcats.
Clayton Homes of Sulphur Springs, we're redefining the way homes are built. Discover your dream home with us. From modern floor plans to customizable design features tailored to your needs. We're here to answer all of your questions and guide you every step of the way. Visit us today and explore our wide range of manufactured and modular home options. Your perfect home is waiting at Clayton Homes of Sulphur Springs. Building dreams and opening doors to a better life, one home at a time.
Hi, I'm Erin Neal, the principal agent and owner of Hamby Insurance. I am passionate about serving the local community and the surrounding areas. My goal is to take the hassle out of buying insurance. I want to educate you on what you're buying and help you make an informed decision. Whether it's personal or commercial insurance, my team and I will be here every step of the way to make sure you are getting the satisfaction you need and the coverage you deserve. My promise to you is that we will never hard sell you insurance, use slick sales techniques, or pressure you into making a decision that you're not comfortable with. Call us today at 972-285-0381 to find the best coverage to fit your need. My commitment is to give you unparalleled service, and remember, Hamby helps.
So, Ryan, after a very exciting first drive from both teams, we've gotten 2 very long touchdown rushes from both quarterbacks and had a lot of extracurricular after the PAT, 2 offside penalties. They finally go for 2. They don't get it, and now your Wildcats will start this drive at the 35.
Shockingly enough, that is the second week in a row that the opposing team's first touchdown, they had a mishap on the PAT.
Now Caden Mitchell rolling out to pass on first down. He passes to Jackson Hare, who's all the way up at the 45. First down, Jackson Hare. And just like that, your Wildcats up past the 50 to the 45.
Tyler, there might be 1,000 yards in this one. Somebody's got to start playing some defense. It's got to be so intimidating for opposing teams to watch. You know, they're watching film on Jackson Hare. He's at running back. He's at slot receiver. That one, he catches a ball 25 yards down the field, and the guy truly just does it all. And so there really is no game plan for that.
Ryan, we've got the Deuce package out here now. Deuce, the quarterback, Jackson, the running back. Read option. He gives to Jackson Hare. He's running to the outside. Jackson makes the first man. Finally bring him down at the 40. I spoke that into existence at my bet.
Ryan, it's funny you bring up defense. And pretty much every single one of Springtown's district games, they didn't let up a point until they played Decatur, and that one went into double overtime.
That's a good point. Makes a 2nd and 5 at the 39. So back into our normal package. It looks like Caden, the quarterback. But we've got a pair of tight ends now, Ryan. We've got Andre Serta and Quinn Harris out there.
Tyler, I do love that in the Deuce package we actually ran something with kind of some variation.
Yeah.
I mean, and not that there's anything wrong with the black and white that we've been in that package, but to see a handoff there adds a little bit of a dynamic.
2nd and 10 was play action. It ends up being a pass to Wyatt Watson, who's brought down all the way at the 20. That one from the 39 to the 20, 2 yards more than his average, 19 yards, and we are in the Bell Concrete red zone.
I was going to say, how close is that to 17 yards because it's in his normal ballpark?
Yeah, just 2 more yards. 1st and 10 right at the 20. And, you didn't pass once the first drive, and now 2 passes each for 15, 20 yards apiece. 5:50 left here. There's 15 on the play clock, and we're back into the Deuce package now with Jackson Hare as the running back. Another read option, and Deuce is keeping himself this time. Up through the middle, big gain, first down. Deuce makes it all the way to the 1-yard line. 19-yard rush, Deuce Timmons.
I'm screaming, reload, reload, reload right here. Let's line it back up. Let's tell them where we're going, and we're going to run right there again.
They are keeping.
Given that we're keeping the same personnel, I think that we're going to do something to that nature.
Yeah, keeping the same group of guys on the field here. First and goal.
Vegas has Deuce Timmons touchdown here at minus $1 million.
Yeah, that's, I don't know. It might be to Jackson. We'll see. No, Deuce keep it in himself. He goes to the left, through a pair of men, into the end zone. Deuce Timmons, touchdown number 19 for the sophomore.
Death, taxes, and Deuce Timmons from the one. Those are the 3 guarantees in life.
Ocho Cinco Timmons. I'm calling him that for the remainder of the time, I hope you know.
Tyler, not quite 3-play drive, but only 2 minutes on the game clock, and so Sulphur Springs just offensive firepower quickly. It's kind of been the name of the game so far.
Yeah, I'm with you. We might see 1,000 yards of offense here tonight. Getting ready for the PAT.
Good snap, good hold, good kick.
The Wildcats lead 14-6.
At the Way Bible Church, we are all about life change. There's a place to belong for the whole family with Next Gen nights every Wednesday for birth through 12th grade at 6:15 p.m., young adults on the second and fourth Tuesday of every month at 6:30 p.m., and everyone's invited on Sundays at 9 or 10:45 a.m. Our hope is that when you connect with the local church, you will encounter Jesus in a way that leads to life change. We hope to see you soon, and go Wildcats.
Ryan, 2 offensive drives, 2 rushing touchdowns. Wildcats currently leading 14-6. Before this next kick, I want to tell you that here at Chad's Media and Front Porch News, we know the love and support that Alliance Bank has for the Sulphur Springs Wildcats. Stop by and visit them on any of their convenient drive-through services or go see them on the square. You can also visit alliancebank.com for all your financial and banking needs. Also, Josh Boatman, he is your local and trusted insurance agent. With a family of his own, he understands the importance of protecting the ones who matter the most. He understands that no 2 people, no 2 families have the same problems, need the same coverage, and that's why he'll work with you to customize plans that fit your specific needs. Give him a call at 903-348-1527. See how he can find a plan that fits you and your needs. 5:12 left here in the first. Wildcats kicking to Springtown for a second time.
Again, kind of that deeper starting position for the kicker. Tells me that we are going to kick it deep.
Eric does kick it deep. Springtown going to let that one go into the end zone. Before we see their offense again, I want to give a big shout out to our friends at EMC Hauling. They are your locally owned and operated moving and hauling experts at EMC Hauling. They understand the importance in taking care of your belongings. Whether it's a precious family heirloom or just everyday essentials, they handle everything with the utmost care and respect. They offer a wide range of services from anywhere from antique hauling, pickup and delivery, whatever you need, they've got you covered. Their top-tier service and responsiveness, quality work, that's what sets them apart. So call them at 903-335-5975 for a free quote and let them take care of your next move. Starting at the 25. Same formation. This one, a counter to the left. Oh, he makes Alex McCormick miss for a big gain. That's a 15-yard gain up to the 40, Ryan. Rarely do you see Alex McCormick miss, but just a shifty runner there.
Tyler, the quarterback, and this tells me that the coaching staff has a lot of faith in the sophomore, but the quarterback does a great job with his misdirection fakes with the run games. Even there, yes, it was a straight run. It wasn't a play action. No, there was no fake involved, but the way he's positioning his body, the reason he's doing that is it's to cause the linebackers to take one step, in the wrong direction, and he does a good job at that.
Ryan, play action this time, passing over the middle. It is caught at the 50, still going. Finally brought down at the 48. So that's a gain from the 39. Yes, past the 50 up to the 48. And that's Carson Ferguson, the tight end, the junior tight end.
Tyler, 8 minutes into this one, we've got to be just a couple yards short of 200 yards of total offense.
Oh, yeah, 100%. Again, they're doing a good job. I mean, they can throw, they can run. Now they're in the shotgun for the first time. Play action, though, he does give to Kirk this time. Kirk cutting back towards the middle after a gain of 4, being wrapped up by Alex the intern and Gio. Gain of
about 4. Yeah.
2nd and 6. And this junior running back, Ryan Kirk, he's looking good. $20 on the play clock now as they wait for the call. Looks like he's going to have two. They're going back under center now, Ron. Two receivers to the right. Now a tight end coming back this way as well.
Expect some type of play action here. Yep.
It is play action. Rolling to his right. Alex McCormick making him keep it himself. He finally does run for a gain of another 5, so it's going to be 3rd and 1 or 3rd and 2 maybe.
And Tyler, that's the tough part when you do play against a guy that has running ability at the quarterback position. We really put ourselves in a good spot to just kind of squash that play, but it resulted in a gain of 4 for them.
Yeah, I thought Alex McCormick played that really well, like you're saying. He recognized it. But Kane Hill, I mean, he's just a very good.
Covered it well, recognized it well, just like you're saying, but still a pretty nice gain for Springtown.
So now 3rd and 1. They give to the running back, Kirk. He's met immediately. Ryan,
they got you, Tyler.
You got me. You're going to have to explain what happened. You got me.
I'm telling you, this quarterback, I can tell that his football IQ is very high. Just the way he positions his body, and it faked us up here. Tyler's calling the tackle for loss back here.
My bad.
4th and short.
My bad.
He's actually about a gain of 12.
Yes.
It's a great fake. I mean, that's just really quality QB play by the young sophomore.
I miss the days where we had video and I didn't have to say anything. I just let you watch.
That one would have been one where the camera panned way to the left and the ball's over here way to the right.
So now it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 23. Again in the pistol. It's got a tight end in motion. Play action, dropping back to pass. Ryan, this time Nathan Andrews does sack him. That is a huge loss all the way back to the 34.
I don't know that offensively I've had some quick ones this year, but I would say 2 sacks in the first quarter has got to be our quickest defensive player to watch, big-time play coming at the hands of Tyler Lennon tonight, baby.
I thought I would try to channel my inner Ron Humphreys just this one time. Yeah, Nathan Andrews. That will make it 2nd and 20, so it's a loss of 10 back to the 34. Got 3 to his left.
You got to do something here.
Yeah.
Got to do something here.
Ronnie's rolling out to the left. No one's open. Finally throws towards the end zone. A man does get open towards the end zone. He's in there, Ryan. 34-yard pass. Kane Hill is having a night. And he does a great job, like you're saying, when he's scrambling.
Yeah.
When I said no one's open, no one was open.
No,
he waited.
Truly no one was open. I can tell they just have very good chemistry with each other. His receivers trust in him. He trusts in his receivers, rolls out way to the left, and kind of just throws up a prayer.
So kicking the PAT here. PAT is good, so it'll be 14-13.
Welcome to Revamped Aesthetics, your locally owned med spa dedicated to helping you achieve your unique beauty goals. From neuromodulators, dermal fillers, a variety of facials, and lash and brow services, we offer a range of treatments tailored just for you. And the best part, all consultations are absolutely free. Get expert advice on the best services for your aesthetic desires. Visit us in Emory or Sulphur Springs, or call us today at 903-474-4649 and let us enhance the beauty you were born with.
The year was 1927. The first TV image was transmitted. Charles Lindbergh completed the first solo transatlantic flight. Babe Ruth set a single-season home run record, and Alliance Bank was formed, beginning a tradition of serving communities that remains today. We will be there for that new business, your new home, and we'll be there for you. Alliance Bank has been there for some of your most important decisions and will continue to be the bank you can trust. Alliance Bank. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Ryan, after a quick start from both offenses, Wildcats fair catch on the kick return right at the 35, I believe. Before we take another look at them, I want to give a big shout out. If you see all of our game day posts, you can thank the good people over at Clayton Homes for where they are redefining the way homes are built. Discover your dream home with them today. From modern floor plans to customizable design features, they're here to answer all of your questions and guide you through every step. Also, now's the perfect time to go see them because they are currently having their Red Tag sales event. So contact them and see how you can save up to $5,000 on select homes during that limited time event. So Ryan, 1st and 10 from the 35. Play action, looking deep, looking for Skylar Lewis. Over the middle, very deep, Ryan. Run!
Oh,
Skylar Lewis!
Come on!
Skylar Lewis in triple coverage, makes the catch, stays on his feet.
I tell you what, for the people watching at home, Tyler knows that it takes a lot to get me kind of excited in the press box. That is a big-time play.
Touchdown number 10 on the season for Skylar Lewis. That was 65 yards?
Unfortunately, you guys probably just missed the catch of the year.
It was the catch of the year.
From Skylar Lewis. My goodness.
65-yard touchdown.
Tyler, I was joking earlier, but we really might score 60.
Here's the PAT.
Good snap, good hold. Good kick.
Wildcats lead 21-13.
Hi, I'm Katie Adair, your local real estate expert, raised right here in Hopkins County and a proud mom to 2 boys. I'm deeply invested in our community. As a school board member and active participant in the Mothers Culture Club, I'm dedicated to making a positive impact. With my broker's license and a track record averaging over $10 million in sales per year, I'm committed to providing honest, hardworking service to all buyers and sellers. Let's find your dream home together. Give me a call today.
At ETPT, one of the treatments that make us unique is aquatic therapy, which encompasses everything from exercise in the water, relieving pressure on the joints, and decreasing overall pain, to aquatic body work, which transforms your body in a whole new way. Experience full mind and body relaxation through movement, holding, stretching, and myofascial release, achieving a nervous system reset and breaking the chronic pain cycle. East Texas Physical Therapy, treatment you need, care you deserve.
One-play drive, Ryan, the greatest catch maybe you and I have ever seen broadcasting games. Skylar Lewis, touchdown number 10. The kick is fielded in the end zone, and they're going to return this one, Ryan, up the middle to the 15, brought down at the 20 by Gio Hebert, it looks like.
Well, I said the first drive.
Grayson Hardy, my apologies.
In 3 plays, maybe the next drive we would get 2. Little did I know we would have a 1-play drive.
Well, now what?
Looming. I don't know how you beat that, but maybe a longer one. I don't know.
To quote Azalea Banks, what now?
I didn't even have time to change the possession arrow.
You did not, no. So Springtown going to start at the 21 here.
Tyler, I'll give you a couple of score updates for our region. Last night, Alvarado beat Frisco Panther Creek, the second-place team in our district, in double OT.
Yeah.
So big one there. We would get the winner of that one. Or excuse me, they would get the winner of this one.
Springtown with a man in motion. It's that counter run this time to our side. He's got a gain of 5. He's still going towards finally goes out of bounds after a gain of 7.
We've also got Decatur, who is second place in Springtown's district. They're up 14-7 over Aubrey, a team that you and I kind of been higher on this season.
To say we like, I mean, you and I have become fans of Aubrey, I feel like.
No doubt. And then Salina and Kennedale, they're going to kick off any second here now.
So, again, the winner of this game will go on to play Alvarado.
That is correct.
Who is the number 3 team in the state. Now he's got an empty set. 2 receivers to his right, 1 on this side, and 2 B-backs. Keeping it himself on an option run. He's met at the 30. Yeah, okay.
He's going to be first down.
It's going to be Zay Godbolt. Are they giving him the first down? It's close. Yeah, they're giving him the first down at the 31. Ryan, we've got a man on the field, so why don't we go to commercial real quick.
At ETPT, one of the treatments that make us unique is aquatic therapy, which encompasses everything from exercise in the water, relieving pressure on the joints, and decreasing overall pain, to aquatic body work, which transforms your body in a whole new way. Experience full mind and body relaxation through movement, holding, stretching, and myofascial release, achieving a nervous system reset and breaking the chronic pain cycle. East Texas Physical Therapy, treatment you need, care you deserve.
So, Ryan, that was Nathan Andrews who got shaken up on the play. He was able to walk off on his own accord, so hopefully we'll see him back out there. But it is a 1st and 10 at the 31. Staying in that similar formation. Now he's putting the running back in motion. But he's running to this side. It's a pitch back to the inside on a B-back. And it's going to be a gain of 4.
I'll tell you what, as far as unique goes, this is definitely the most colorful offensive scheme that we've seen this season. Shotgun, pistol, under center.
I don't know where they got my college football 25 playbook that I made, but it's
right. Well, you don't run it that efficient. There's
no, not
way.
this one.
There's no way.
They're running it a lot better than I would.
There's no way. But yeah, definitely lots of moving parts.
2nd and 6. Again, 2 to his left, 2 to his right. Fakes the give to the running back. Passing out to the left. It's complete at the 40. He makes his way all the way up to the
That's a big
50.
hit.
Yeah, it was a big hit out of bounds.
Helmets flying everywhere.
That's a big gain there, Ryan, all the way up from the 35 to the 50.
Tyler, have they had an incomplete pass yet?
Oh, I don't think so.
I'm almost certain that they haven't.
No, I don't think so. Which, Kane Hill, again, he came into the night with 39 total touchdowns, but he had only had the one interception. I mean, I think he's very efficient. And like you said, they run such a creative offense that allows them to run the ball very well and then pass out of it.
Yeah, and they're putting a lot on the sophomore. I mean, it's not easy to. That is
Ryan,
beautiful.
A huge pass.
My word.
Now, that looked like an RPO to me. Can you kind of explain what we just saw?
100% an RPO right there. His first option is hand it off. If he likes to look, he can throw the bubble coming out here. We bid on the bubble. That opens up kind of the behind little dump pass.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
Yeah, and that's going to have it all the way up at the 30 now.
That got my telestrator chili hot.
You would have had a lot of fun with the telestrator.
That one would have been just a yellow screen of writing right there. Very impressed with this offense so far.
Now we've got a shotgun look on 1st and 10. It's a give to Kirk going to the left. Now works his way back inside. Huge run for Kirk. He makes his way all the way up to the 11-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10 from the 11.
Kirk does a great job of getting north. He doesn't waste a lot of movement from side to side. He gets downhill, and right there, that's a huge gain.
They're going quick. They get the playoff before the end of the quarter. It was another run to Kirk. Ran to the left and only picked up a gain of 2 there, I think. So it's going to end the first quarter. Wildcats leading 21-13.
So in January of, 22, just went in for a routine gallbladder surgery, and there were some complications that entered about a 6-month uphill climb over at Baylor Hospital. Everyone said you really need to see if you can get a hold of the Amicus. I would recommend these people 100% every single time. They would be the first I would have them come.
At Bell Concrete Inc., we build more than structures. We build relationships. Our team is dedicated to making your experience enjoyable and hassle-free. With priority service and a smile, your project is our priority. From driveways to commercial, residential, and municipal projects, we deliver the best products and service. Call us today at 903-885-3126 to experience Bell Concrete's commitment to excellence.
Ready for the second quarter of action here. Ryan, is going to be second, and I guess they're saying, unless they haven't reset the chains, there we go. It's going to be 2nd and 8 or 9 here. Do we have it on our scoreboard? 2nd and 9 from the 11-yard line. Springtown trying to even it up here. And again, I mean, both of these offenses are just playing very efficient football right now.
It's the most video game-like game we've seen all year.
I'm having a blast.
That's absolutely no doubt.
Got a man in motion. Hill keeping it himself, ran to the right. Zay Gobble tried to get to him, not able to. Hill rolling all the way out to the right. He does gain 1 on the play.
That's what I'm talking about, though. We're in the backfield. In a lot of quarterbacks we've played this year, that was a loss of 2 right there. He turned it into a gain of 1 or 2. And I think that goes – as this game goes on, those yards are going to count up.
And even more, I mean, you've already made note of this a couple times tonight, but even more than that, for a sophomore quarterback, it would have been very easy.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't actually see the flag.
I still don't see a flag.
I don't see a flag. I don't know that they threw one. But we do get an illegal shift.
Okay. So where's that going to bring it back to, Ryan?
2nd and –
They haven't moved the chain yet.
I guess they're saying –
Now they are.
Well, I don't know why he's moving.
He is supposed to stay there. They have moved it. It's going to be 2nd and 15, I think.
I know you guys can't see it, but you guys have been watching our games all year. And Tyler and I, we're really hard on the chain game.
You now get to see how we react to it. But, yeah, it's going to be 2nd and 15.
So they are saying that it's not 2nd and goal. They can get a first down inside of the 1.
Yes. And now the refs want to discuss with each other a little bit.
Now no one knows what's going on.
Now no one knows what's going on. Speaking of no one knowing what's going on, let me explain again. I feel like I haven't done a very good job. Unfortunately, due to UIL streaming rights, the NFHS has exclusive streaming rights when they want to. They have dibs over it. They have chosen to pick this up. So you and I cannot show the game. We can do our very best to have a scoreboard that lets you know what's going on at all times and explain what we're watching. Right now we're watching a 2nd and 14 from the 15. Hill rolling out to the right again. It's a pass over to the middle. It is caught. He gets back to the original line of scrimmage. He gets back to the 10, so it's going to be 3rd and 9 here.
Good to see Nathan Andrews back in the game, getting pressure on the QB there, but just kind of cool as a cucumber. Delivers the ball with pressure in his face, and it looked like the receiver.
Yeah, that's
a one-handed snag.
And
right
that's
there.
he's the tight end, Carson Ferguson again, who had the big catch earlier in the night.
Related to Jake Ferguson, perhaps?
He might be. 3rd and 9. They've got this pistol formation again. Dropping back to pass, looking for something. No one's there. Run! The Wildcat Blue Barrage is there with a big sack, but there is a flag on the play.
Flag. It seems.
Flag down at the 8.
It's not positioned in a good spot for us.
It is kind of.
Defense.
It is defensive holding, yeah.
Yep.
Half the distance to the goal from the previous spot. Automatic first down.
And Tyler, that is undoubtedly the 2nd time we have bailed out Springtown on a 3rd and long
you're right.
situation.
You're right. That same thing happened on the opening drive. The opening drive, I believe. But, yeah, so it's going to make it 1st and goal from the 5. I couldn't tell who actually made the sack on the play, but
yeah, there was
felt like
multiple Wildcats in on there. But
even in the Hill did a great job of being patient.
So first and goal from the 5.
Now again, his tight end moves this way. It's a read option. He fakes the give to Kirk. He keeps it himself, and he's going to run it in from the 5-yard line. Kane Hill with another rushing touchdown. Kid's a baller. The sophomore Porcupine. And they are lining up for another PAT here.
Tyler, our A&M fans would be happy to know out there that their fight song is, in fact, A&M's fight song.
Sure, Chad's appreciating that.
Oh, he missed
it,
Tyler.
PAT misses wide left. It's going to stay 21-19, Ron.
D&B Loans, we simplify your loan process with the best rates and fastest turnarounds in the industry. Our experts are dedicated to finding the perfect loan for your needs. But that's not all. Our showroom also features top quality furniture and appliances with fantastic financing options and free local delivery. From stylish furniture and mattresses to TVs and more, we've got what you need to enhance your home. Visit us or give us a call today. Trust D&B Loans for both financial stability and beautiful home essentials.
And the most fun offensive game of the year continues. Another touchdown from Springtown, but another failed PAT. And we're staying at 21-19 with 11:06 left here in the half.
Tyler, 13 minutes into this ball game, we have already seen 40 points. What do you think the total number? What do you think we're going to get to tonight?
Well, you know as well as I know now that I am a jinx, so I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to hope that we get to keep watching a fun game.
I think that we're going to see close to, gosh, I can kind of feel close to 80. 80 total points.
I wanted to go further than that. Finally, the kick. Wyatt Watson fields it right at the 24, the 25 for a fair catch, and that's where we will start this drive. Real quick, are you having problems finding comfort in your own space? If so, let A&S Air Conditioning find a perfect solution for your heating and cooling needs. A&S has been providing affordable heating and AC repair in Hopkins and Franklin and surrounding counties for over 33 years. They specialize in the repair and maintenance of all makes and models of heating and cooling equipment in both residential and commercial settings. Now is the perfect time to ask about their spring and fall maintenance packages. You can do so by calling 903-885-8072. Let them turn your hot, humid space into a cool and comfortable environment. Starting at the 25 here. Deuce. It's the Deuce package, Ryan. Deuce the quarterback, Jackson the running back. It is a read option where Deuce keeps it himself. Takes off to the left. Big gain for Deuce Timmons. He might have enough for the first down, Ryan.
Tyler, I was hoping that you weren't going to ask me, Tyler, Ryan, what do you want to see this drive? What do you want to see us do? Because my answer would have been exactly what we've done the entire game, and that's move the ball in big chunk plays each and every play. I don't feel like we've had one single negative play thus far.
I don't know that we have. And a gain of 10 to start the drive is pretty good.
I don't feel like we start with the Deuce package to start a drive very often.
I don't know how many times we've seen that happen. Not back here anyway. but it was a gain of 10. Now we're back in our usual package. This time it is a give to Jackson Hare. Trying to make his way up the middle. Fought for a gain of 1 or 2 there. Gain of 1. By the way, Ron, we saw a touchdown from Skylar Lewis, obviously. In his career, the Wildcats are 17-4 if Skylar Lewis has at least 1 touchdown.
Hey, the stats say that if Jackson Hare goes on and scores a touchdown, that we will win this game.
They're 9-0 if both Jackson and
that's what the numbers say, Tyler. I listen.
I appreciate it.
I pay attention. That's what the numbers say.
It's going to be a 2nd and 9. Same formation, shotgun with Jackson as the running back. He's got Skylar on his left, Wyatt and Chris on his right. Ryan, it's the delayed counter that we like to see. Ends up giving it to Jackson back up the middle, but just getting back to the line of scrimmage, it looks like.
Yeah, just not a lot of space on those last 2 runs. I mean, obviously, Jackson Hare does a phenomenal job of making guys miss, but he's kind of in a phone booth right there. Just not a lot of space to work.
So they're going to call this 3rd and 8. You see Quinn running back out there.
It's going to be interesting to see how they handle this safety, the wide side of the field safety for Springtown. Are they going to shade him over towards Skylar Lewis? They're actually kind of bringing him down.
Yeah, now Quinn, who ran out there, not in the B-back, but in the slot.
You're giving a lot of space to Skylar Lewis.
Ryan, it's a screen pass up the middle to Jackson Hare. Jackson's up to the 40. Still going up to the 45. Gets the first down, makes it to the 50, but there is a late flag on the play.
Tyler, I saw it right as it was happening. They are going to call holding on us, I bet. Just going to wipe off the first down.
Yeah, that was
It was a really well-designed play.
It really was. You know, we've seen us run that play a few times, and we usually do have success with it like that. Jackson was very, very crafty, very shifty. He did a good job of getting the first down, but that will bring it back with 9:03 left here in the first half.
Yeah, and disappointing because that kind of felt like one of those plays that Coach Faircloth, they work on Tuesday. They kind of have in their back pocket. When are we going to deploy that? We've done a great job in 3rd and long situations with that exact kind of wrinkle play call this year. That one worked perfectly. I don't even know that we needed the hold. I don't think that changed the outcome of the play. But nonetheless.
Now it's going to be 3rd and 11. Shotgun formation. Deuce, the running back. He's got him in motion. Caden looking over the middle to Wyatt Watson, who's got the catch right around the first down marker.
It's going to be interesting where they mark it. To me, up here, it looked like it was enough.
It is enough, Ryan. There we go. First down, Wyatt Watson.
He's just a walking first down. That's what the man does.
Wyatt, first down, Watson, man.
That's what he does.
Specifically 3rd downs, I feel like it's Wyatt 3rd down conversion.
Yeah. You just close your eyes. If you know what direction number 9's in, just throw it his way on 3rd down.
So now it's 1st and 10 at the 45. Jackson back as the running back. We've got Skylar, Wyatt, and Chris on this side. It's a give to Jackson Hare going to the left. And, I mean, the Springtown front 4, front 7 doing a great job. They actually get him down for a loss of 2 there.
Yeah, I'll give the Porcupines credit. I have not seen a team bring down Jackson Hare so quickly. Springtown obviously doing a very good job so far.
So, Ryan, we're staying in this package. We've got some of the bigger guys out there, I feel like. We have at least Andre Serta. But now Deuce checking in for him. So now Jackson is going to be going out into the slot as a receiver with Deuce as the running back. 2nd and 12. Play action. Caden keeping it himself again up to the 45. Now to the sideline, right up past the 50. And it was a big gain. 3rd and 2. So a gain of 10 there.
So Tyler's 2nd QB draw, QB design run that we've seen from Caden Mitchell in this one, and that tells me that on film, when we get into a set where Jackson Hare's in the slot, we like who's shading over to him to kind of protect the slant or the go or whatever it may be, and it's really opening up the middle of the field for Caden Mitchell.
Yeah, another gain of 10 there, so it's going to be 3rd and 2. And now into the Deuce package. Jackson as the running back.
They really put a lot of guys on the line of scrimmage when Deuce has been at quarterback tonight. It's going to open up this right here.
And it does. Deuce coming this way. He's got a huge gain up to the 30. Finally going out around the 25.
I kind of noticed it earlier when we got into the Deuce package. It seemed like we're putting way more guys on the line of scrimmage. And I just think if Deuce gets on the outside, he's going to be off to the races a lot tonight.
There is a flag on the field, though.
The Sulphur Springs sidelines seem to think that it was going to be on Springtown. Maybe a face mask, maybe extracurricular after the play. Not sure.
After the play was over, unsportsmanlike conduct, number 16, Springtown. Half the distance to the goal would be an automatic first down.
Okay.
This is the first unsportsmanlike conduct foul.
Again, didn't see it, but Coach Faircloth was very animated that there should be a flag thrown. So after the big run, there's going to be an extra 15 tacked onto that. Maybe not quite 15, half the distance of the goal. But
yeah, it does put us back into the Bell Concrete red zone again.
What are we on, Tyler? The
18? 17? Oh, no, I'm sorry.
14,
yes, you're right.
14.
The 14, my fault.
Our angle is kind of funny
It
with
is,
this.
and yeah, it is.
It's kind of funny. We're also way up here.
I love this press
Which,
box. This whole stadium's incredible.
For a different reason than last week at Greenville. I think it's because this stadium is just quite large.
It is. It is. 1st and 10 from the 14.
I read that this stadium seats 12,000.
I was curious.
That's what I read.
I would have guessed even more than that, probably. Back into the shotgun.
Love the
Jackson,
matchup
the
up
running
top.
back. It is
We're down low.
a play-action pass, kind of an RPO it looked like. The pass was to Schuyler and incomplete, but there is a flag on the play.
Tyler, I'm just very surprised right now how Springtown is lining up to our outside receivers. It just seems like they're kind of putting them – it's going to be pass interference. They're just kind of putting them in a position to let Schuyler Lewis go to work. And on that one, inside of almost the 10-yard line, it's no secret that that's kind of our red zone weapon. I feel like you're putting him on an island, and right there, the only thing he could do was kind of grab and hold.
Yeah, and we talk about that a lot. There's so many instances where it's a no-lose situation anyway. I mean, worst-case scenario is he gets off. Right, it's a pass interference.
Tyler, we do have Truth Holmes checking in.
We do.
Big man.
The Deuce package, 1st and goal from the 2.
This is where I need my yellow marker. I'd circle Cowboy Truth. And we're running right behind the big man.
Deuce already has 1 touchdown tonight. Keeps it himself again up the middle. He gets in there, Ryan.
I mean,
Deuce
Timmons. That's like taking candy from a baby. I mean, that's just easy. That's just easy.
Ryan, that is touchdown number 20 for the sophomore Deuce Timmons.
Does Truth get half a touchdown on that when he comes into the game and we run directly behind? I think he gets 3 points for that.
Cowboy Truth helping out.
That's
he
easy,
he enjoyed that, by the way.
He should. That's just easy. So Ocho Cinco is 40% of the way there.
Yeah.
To 5. Good snap, good hold. Good kick.
Wildcats lead 28-19. Need a smooth ride? At Discount Wheel and Tire of Sulphur Springs, we provide top-notch service for all your tire needs. From high-quality tires like Michelin and custom wheels to expert brake service and precise alignments, we handle it all with efficiency. Our skilled team also manages suspension repairs and installs lift and leveling kits swiftly and with a smile. Experience quick, friendly service at Discount Wheel and Tire of Sulphur Springs. So come see us for service you can count on.
Ryan, the highest scoring game of all time continues its pace, 28-19.
It's on pace too, for sure.
Again, we want to thank y'all so much for hanging out with us all year long. We've had so much fun getting to make sure you get to watch your Sulphur Springs Wildcats. Unfortunately, you can't watch them tonight, so we want to bring you just what the best version of this could be. And I'm still having a blast watching this team play, and hopefully we're doing this again next week. Hopefully we'll get approved for that one, and we'll get to show it to you. But 28-19 with 6:25 left. Eric's been kicking deep tonight. A
little shorter.
The
wind is.
That one fielded at the 14. Pretty good little return there for a gain of 12, it looks like maybe, up to the 25 or the 26. So that's where they'll start this drive with 6:20 to go. Before they do, I want to tell you that Sulphur Springs is where Brian White and Daniel Roper call home, a place where they've raised families, planted their roots, and proudly serve for all your legal needs. At Roper and White, they're Wildcats past, present, and future. They're more than just legal experts. They're your partners in your journey to justice and success. With a dedicated team They offer personalized legal strategies tailored to fit your specific needs. So from everyone over at Roper & White, go Wildcats. Starting at the 27, it looks like. The quarterback keeping it himself on first down towards the right. Big gain. Ryan, he is still going up to the 50, it looks like. Little read option there where Hill kept it himself. And another big game.
He's a problem.
He is.
I mean, just flat out, he is a problem.
Yeah, just a sophomore. Again, we mentioned in the pregame show, no official offers yet, but interest from TCU and UTEP. I mean, it very much looks like that kid's going to play football on Saturdays in another 3 years. But 1st and 10 from the 50. That same look, but this time he does give to the running back. The running back jukes to the left, makes a miss, goes off for a big gain, still going. A number of Wildcats trying to bring him down, and he's just fighting all the way through it up to the 24-yard line. Big gain from Ryan Kirk there. And those two, Ryan, I mean, quarterback Kane Hill, running back Ryan Kirk, they've been an incredible duo.
Tyler, it's beginning to
look a lot like
as we're 5 minutes away from the first half. It feels like whichever team gets a stop first.
You know, when you're playing Madden against your buddy, it's like, I need one stop.
I need one little hiccup.
Well, and a reminder that Springtown deferred to the second half.
They did defer to the second half. Ryan, that one, again, that same little read option. Quarterback Kane Hill kept it himself this time towards the right, and he was brought down by, I think, James Johnson there right at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10.
So 5 minutes left, Corey. You're talking about them kind of getting a 2-for-1 special. 5 minutes is at least, what, 3 or 4 possessions for us, the way we're moving the ball tonight.
And now they are using the play clock. Play clock all the way down to 10. Finally getting ready to go. He's got 2 backs in the backfield with him. The read option, keep it in himself up the middle. A gain of 5 or 6 before he's wrapped up by a couple of Wildcats. Alex, the intern, being one of them. And ends up being a pretty good gain there of 7 or 8.
A fun stat for you, Tyler, would be to see what our average play per drive would be for this game. Like how many
it's
plays?
Low.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
With a 1 and a 3.
That would
low.
be a fun stat. Fine, I'll add new fun stats to the 3rd and 2 from the 16, it looks like. Given to the running back, Kirk. Kirk makes a man miss up the middle for a big gain. Ryan, he gets close to the end zone. He gets in the end zone. Ryan Kirk, 16-yard rushing touchdown. And, yeah, he is shifty, man. That's the second or third time a Wildcat's gotten a hand on him quick, but a juke makes him miss. And they're still going to attempt a PAT here.
I mean, obviously, it's incredibly early, and there's going to be, it looks like a lot of points in this one. So I don't think it's quite go for 2. And we blocked it, Tyler.
The PAT is blocked by Creed Wisenhunt. Wow. It's going to stay 28-25.
To Jackson Dental, where we prioritize your smile. Meet Dr. Jenner Jackson, a hometown Wildcat turned dentist, dedicated to continuing the legacy of excellence started by his father, Dr. Phil Jackson, over 35 years ago. At Jackson Dental, we offer a range of services from routine checkups to advanced treatments, all delivered with a commitment to your comfort and well-being. Our friendly team is here to ensure you have a positive dental experience. Schedule your appointment today and discover the exceptional care with Dr. Jenner Jackson at Jackson Dental.
So another little special teams mishap, this time a blocked PAT by Creed Wisenhunt. It's going to keep it 28-25, Ryan. And like you mentioned to me during the commercial, that's a whole extra possession.
It's a whole extra possession. And, again, I kind of said, well, that 1 or 2 points might matter. 3 points does matter. Three points does matter because even if they score 2 touchdowns, granted, we would have to match that. But even if they score 2 touchdowns, went for 2, got it both times, it's still not enough to make up the difference.
You're right.
And so, yeah, that might matter later.
The kick this time is returned by Wyatt Watson, who just called for a fair catch, it looks like. So the Wildcats going to take over around the 25. Before they do, I want to give a big shout out to our friends at Triple Crown Roofing. They are your local roofing experts with a dedicated team and extensive experience. From repairs to complete roofing systems, they offer competitive prices and free consultation. Specializing in commercial and residential roofing, they provide the highest quality craftsmanship and customer care. Contact Triple Crown Roofing today. Triple Crown Roofing, roofing done right. Also want to give a big shout out to the good people at J. Hodge Chevrolet. They have the most awarded vehicles at the most awarded dealership. Their knowledgeable sales staff is there to help you find the car of your dreams. They invite you to go see them on Wildcat Way to see their dedicated team and what makes them the most awarded dealership with the most awarded vehicles. It is a give to Deuce Timmons on first down. Deuce, big gain up the middle, coming back towards the sideline, breaks off a huge gain all the way up to the 50, but there's a flag back around the line of scrimmage, Ryan.
Man, flags have not gone the Wildcats' way tonight. A couple of third downs wiped off the board defensively, a couple of big games wiped off the board offensively. That was going to be holding.
10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul, still being first down.
Which I'm trying to see where the spot of the foul, I mean, it was.
It's got to be close to the line of scrimmage.
They're saying about
actually 5 yards up the field.
Deep, yeah. So, I mean, instead of a 1st and 20, it's a 1st and 15. That is a big difference.
Tyler, a couple of quick score updates for you.
Yeah, hit me with them.
Aubrey, with 1 minute left in the first half, is up 19-14 over Decatur. And Salina, just 8 minutes into that one, is up 21-0 over Kennedale.
And again, for a reminder, the winner of those two teams play each other.
That is correct. Yeah. That is correct. Just like the winner of Sulphur Springs and Springtown is going to play the winner of last night's contest, Alvarado.
Ryan going right back to Deuce Timmons on first down. Deuce Timmons doing the same thing, making his way up the sideline, past the 50, up to the 40. Deuce Timmons, have yourself a night, dude. He is a beast.
That one is going to go for 40.
Yeah.
It took him about 55 to get it because he had to do it the play before. But Deuce said, I'm getting those yards back.
I'm getting my yards
They're
back.
counting somewhere.
And Ryan, I can't tell if the refs are discussing something. There was a whistle blown, and now they're communicating. But
I think it's just where they're marking
it.
Yep.
At the 43.
Okay.
From the 43.
They had placed it now at the 37, it looks like. So coming back a few yards, but still, huge gain. 1st and 10, past the 50 at the 43. Back into the shotgun with Jackson Harris, the running back now. Ryan, a little play action, and it's a pass out to Chris Adams. Chris Adams on the slant makes the catch in pretty heavy traffic. And they finally blow it dead as a gain of 11 or 12. First down, Chris Adams.
And I don't know that he quite got it to his helmet, but it was kind of David Tyree-esque. Kind of had it up high on his shoulder and just pinned it in there.
And now up to the 31, it looks like. About 3.5 minutes left here in the first half.
And that was enough to get the first down, yes?
Yes, it was. And we had a conversation about, does Springtown start using more play clock, going a little slower? Your Sulphur Springs Wildcats could start to do that here if they wanted to.
Yeah, you definitely want to be careful. I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Right.
You want to score when you can. But as Corey mentioned earlier, Springtown does get the ball in the second half.
Ryan, a read option where Caden Mitchell keeps it himself. He's got a good gain there. Looks like a gain of 6 up to the 25 or the 26. So it's going to be 2nd and 5, 2nd and 4. Depending on where they spot it.
Tyler, I don't know how many yards Caden has tonight, but I would be willing to bet that we have surpassed what our highest total for a game
rushing?
Has been.
Yeah,
rushing
for sure. Caden been very good in the running game tonight. And now he's coming off the field. Deuce, the quarterback, and he doesn't have anyone there back. It's an empty set. He's got Quinn as his B-back. Skyler, the lone receiver on this side.
I'm not saying we're going to get it here, but I would love to see a pass out of this. I've been asking for it.
I kind of think we're not going to. Deuce keep it in himself. It's a big gain. It's got the first down going out of bounds at the 17. Deuce Timmons back inside the Bell Concrete red zone.
I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And I keep going back to how Springtown is lining up defensively. And when we do have Deuce at quarterback, we've won so much power that they're putting at least 7, almost 8 guys into the box. And I just think if we get to the outside with the way our guards and our tackles pull and as athletic as they are, it's That's a recipe for success.
I 1,000% agree with you. Back into our usual shotgun. Jackson is the running back. Quinn is a B-back on the far side. It's a give to Jackson up the middle. Jackson doing his best to maybe made the first man miss, gets hit by a second guy, but it is right back at the line of scrimmage. So it's going to be 2nd and 10 from that same spot.
And it's kind of funny, I'm spending time talking about our success running the ball outside. Springtown up the middle has been incredibly stout tonight.
Yeah, because I can't emphasize enough. I mean, if you've watched Jackson Hare play football, you know how tough he is to bring down, how hard he fights for any extra yards. He's fighting every bit as hard as he always is to get back to the line of scrimmage, to get a gain of 1 or 2.
There's no doubt.
So now we've got Jackson in the slot. Deuce is back in the backfield. Chris Adams motioning over to the far side.
To the left.
Rolling out. Looking towards Skylar Lewis. No, Wyatt Watson, my apology. He makes the catch at the 9-yard line, it looks like. So going to be 3rd and just a bit short, I think. I thought he was looking deep. He had Skylar.
Wyatt Watson caught a ball, and it wasn't for a first down?
Well, it wasn't 3rd down is the problem, I think.
Okay, that's what it was. That's what it was.
So it brings up 3rd and 1. And it is going to be the Deuce package.
I was going to say, Deuce is kind of running off the sidelines, and I'm thinking this has got to be Deuce package.
It is going to be Deuce package.
It's got to be.
3rd and 1 from the 9. Ryan, just 1:40 left here in this half.
Yeah, gosh, that kind of snuck up on us.
Deuce coming this way to the outside, trying to beat the man to the spot. He does get past the first down marker before going out of bounds at the 6, it looks like.
He'll keep it and go out of bounds at the 6-yard
yes. So that will be enough for the first
7?
down. Yes.
Okay.
I didn't want to speak too soon,
know,
but I'd already
close.
said it.
It was close. It was close.
So it's going to be 1st and goal from the 6, 129. And both teams have all 3 timeouts still left.
Yeah, and I would not be surprised if Springtown maybe burn one if we don't get any yards right here. But obviously Sulphur Springs' goal is to score points and also not really give a lot of time for Springtown to go and match that at the end of this half.
Deuce, the quarterback here, but he is an empty set. If that's delay of game, it was the
prior to the delay of game.
Timeout, Coach Faircloth.
Yep. This is their first timeout of the half.
Donnie's Heat and Air is your locally owned HVAC expert with over 25 years of experience, providing trusted service in heating, ventilation, and air conditioning. Whether it's residential, commercial, or new construction, Donnie's Heat and Air is here to meet all your heating and cooling needs, offering reliable same-day service with a smile. They've built a reputation for quality and customer satisfaction. Call today at 903-558-1104 for fast, professional service, or visit them at 219 Linda Drive to see how they can help you stay comfortable year-round. From everyone at Donnie's Heat and Air, go Wildcats.
So that is the first timeout of the half from either team. It's going to be a 1st and goal from the 6-yard line here. Before the timeout was used, it looked like Deuce was going to be the quarterback in an empty backfield. We'll see if they come out in something similar. Yep, it is going to be the Deuce package, it looks like. But I think the more traditional one with Jackson in the backfield with him.
Tyler, how much is too much time for Springtown? I mean,
it could be a minute 28. Gosh. I don't know. We'll see.
I mean, both teams have just done such a good job at scoring quickly.
Deuce does keep it himself again this time. Up the middle to the end zone. Deuce Timmons is a walking touchdown.
And that is 60% of the way to 5.
Touchdown number 3 for Deuce Timmons.
Tyler, that is his 8th touchdown in 6 quarters.
Yeah. In his playoff football career, the sophomore Deuce Timmons already has 8 playoff touchdowns. He's
that one was pretty easy though.
Different.
That was really blocked well. I mean,
it was blocked very well. Going for another PAT here.
Good snap, good hold, and good kick.
Wildcats lead 35-25.
Bethany Ashby with Nations Lending here. Ever feel like navigating a mortgage loan is like finding your way through a maze blindfolded? Here's why you need a local guide. Mortgage loans are complex, filled with confusing terms and endless paperwork. That's where I come in. Whether you're buying a home, refinancing your rate, or renovating your home, I'll lead you to the best rate and terms possible, but also make sure you avoid costly mistakes. Working with me and my team means peace of mind. So visit me online at easttexaslending.com and let's find the perfect mortgage solution for you.
$1:25 left here in the first half before we return to action. I want to give a big shout out to our friends over at Donnie's Heat and Air. They are your locally owned HVAC expert with over 25 years of experience, providing trusted service in heating, ventilation, and air conditioning, meeting all your heating and cooling needs. They offer reliable same-day service with a smile. They build a reputation for quality and customer satisfaction. Call them today at 903-558-1104 for fast professional service, or visit them at 219 Linda Drive. To see how they can help you stay comfortable year-round. And from everyone over at Donnie's Heat and Air, go Wildcats. So going to kick, 1:25 left. Again, Springtown does have all 3 timeouts. And Rodriguez kicks deep. They're just going to call a fair catch there. So we'll see if Springtown is able to answer back that quickly. Before we do, though, I want to give a big shout-out to our friends over at Jackson Dental. They're proud to introduce Dr. Jenner Jackson, a hometown Wildcat turned dentist dedicated to continuing the legacy of excellence started by his father, Dr. Phil Jackson, over 35 years ago. At Jackson Dental, they offer a range of services from routine checkups to advanced treatments, all delivered with commitment to your comfort and well-being. So go ahead, schedule your appointment with them today and discover the exceptional care with Dr. Jenner Jackson at Jackson Dental. 75 yards to go for Springtown here. 1:25 to do it, but all 3 timeouts. Got a man in motion, dropping back to pass on first down. Waiting for something to open up. Something does open up at the 40, Ryan. Up to the 45, the 46 even. A big gain there of 21. Ferguson again.
Just too much time for Kane Hill. I mean, if he's going to have time to just kind of sit back, let everything develop, he's going to make us pay.
Now swing pass out to the running back, gets back to the line of scrimmage, and then a few more going out of bounds at the 50. So it's going to be a gain of 4. 2nd and 6.
So
and it stops the clock.
In 20 seconds, we're already
to
past
50.
the 50.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's been an incompletion. I
don't think there has.
I don't think there's been an incompletion.
If there has been, I don't remember it.
Yeah.
Real quick before this next play, I want to remind everyone we are going to have our typical halftime show where the home team, which means Springtown going to perform first. We'll play some commercials and then make sure you get to see the Wildcat band. Hill with a ton of time, looking deep over the middle, but overthrows his man. There's that incomplete pass.
There we go.
It's going to be 3rd and 5. But yes, Corey, correct? We're going to have our usual halftime show. We're going to get out of the way and hear from all the people that make it possible and bring that to you. And then we want to make sure you get to see the Wildcat band, the Blue Blazes, all of that. We do get to show that, so we're going to make sure that y'all get to see.
You mean they don't have the exclusive rights to our band?
I don't think they do.
Sorry, that was my one jab of the night.
3rd and 5. It's a read option where he keeps it himself up the middle. He's got the first down, and then a few more after that, Ryan. He's brought down at the 40.
Probably going to see a timeout, yeah.
Springtown will use the timeout there. Ryan, we've got 55 seconds left. That was just their first timeout. I mean, they're moving the ball well.
Yeah, they're moving the ball too well. I mean, it's been the story of the night. I don't know that I'm not saying that neither team can stop each other, but legitimately neither team has stopped each other.
No one has stopped each other.
There's been a touchdown on every single possession tonight for both sides. And so through one half of play, it has truly been, if you can get a stop, you're going to win.
Real quick before they do return to action, I just want to give a big shout out to our friends over at Discount Wheel and Tire, where they offer a full line of Michelin tires. When you're looking for the right tire, the choice is easy. Michelin packs more science into their tires, bring together safety, durability, fuel efficiency, and performance without trade-offs. Match the right tire with the right service today. Discount Wheel and Tire, proudly serving our Wildcats for over 25 years. What are you expecting to see here, Ron? I mean, as long as Hill has time, do you think they continue to let deeper passes develop, or you think a read option again?
Yeah, you still have time to run the ball, especially with how many yards they're getting when Hill takes off running. But with 2 timeouts, I think you've got your entire playbook at the 40-yard line.
Yeah, 1st and 10 from the 40. Fakes to get to his running back. He's keeping it himself, looking, waiting. He's got time. Finds a man to the right up at the 28-yard line. And he goes up to the 22 before finally being taken down. Big play there. Up to the 21 or the 22.
They're not going to call a timeout here, it looks like. It looks
No.
like they're going to just go right into it.
Yeah, and they run a quick offense in general. Looking over the middle. He's got a man over the middle. Caught and finally brought down at the 9-yard line. Going to be first and goal from the 9. And they're still not using that second timeout yet, Ron. They're going quick.
Gosh, I wouldn't be opposed to us using a timeout.
Yeah, just
catching a breather.
The snap. Swing pass out to the running back. It's caught. Alex, the intern, knocks him out of bounds at the 3 or the 4. So it'll be second and goal at the 4-yard line, 24 seconds left. Yeah, and Coach Faircloth is going to call the timeout.
I think that is absolutely the right call. They're inside the 5-yard line. They've just run 5 plays, bang, bang, bang. They've gotten 40 yards. Let's take a deep breath and realize that this is a big couple plays coming.
We'll be right back. 24 seconds left in the half.
Hi, Bill Owens at J. Hodge Chevrolet. We're voted the best dealership in sales, parts, and service and received the prestigious Mark of Excellence award from GM. That's saying a lot, but to receive those honors 8 years in a row, that's the most awarded vehicles at the most awarded dealership. We owe it all to the J. Hodge family, and that's the great team of employees we have, plus the great community that we have and all our good customers. We invite you out to J. Hodge Chevrolet, 478 Wildcat Way in Sulphur Springs to see the difference.
Ron, 24 seconds left here in this half. It's going to be second and goal from the 4. Like you've pointed out, like producer Corey pointed out, Springtown did defer to the second half, so they can score here and get the ball to start the second half. Staying in the pistol formation. They still have 2 timeouts. Got a man in motion to the right, leaving a lot of space over here to the left. Dropping back to pass, starting to roll to the right, waiting for something in the back corner of the end zone. It is caught. Touchdown, Porcupines. How have I never said the phrase touchdown, Porcupines yet tonight? Why did I wait on that?
Well, because it took you 30 years to ever say that.
I never thought
in your entire life.
I never thought I'd say that phrase.
Well, with when we scored the last touchdown with 1:24, and I asked how much is too much time, and the answer was 1:24.
Now,
Big
here's
kick
my,
here.
Here's my question.
Yeah.
Is 18 seconds too much? PAT
It
this
does make
time
that one.
is good, so it'll be 35-32.
East Texas Physical Therapy, we cater to your needs, from our geriatric clientele to the athlete returning to sport. As therapists, we rely on the latest research and strength and conditioning principles, from blood flow restriction and dry needling to safe progression of running using our anti-gravity treadmill. We perform sport-specific testing and use evaluative measures to determine safe return to your sport, whether it's practice or game time. East Texas Physical Therapy, treatment you need, care you deserve.
Ryan, 18 seconds left here in the half. Wildcats just with 1 timeout, so we'll see what happens on the kickoff here. But like you pointed out, Springtown will get the ball to start the second half. We're going to have our normal halftime show for you. So you and I will step out of the way to get to hear from all of our advertisers that make all this possible. And then we want to make sure you get to see the Wildcat Band and the Blue Blazes and their great halftime show.
Tyler, I would probably, like here, if you do have an opportunity to get a decent return, I know it's going to cost some time, but let's say you did return one, you got to the 40, then it's like, okay, we've got one timeout to work with.
It's definitely worth the risk in this scenario.
And they are going to, I mean, they're lined up to kind of pooch it short.
That's exactly what they're going to do. Wyatt Watson fields it at the 25. So it'll be 18 seconds left in this half.
I would be surprised anything outside of just taking a knee and taking this one to the locker room.
Yeah, that very well might be what we see here. I mean, you could run a read option or something, just see what happens, but I wouldn't be surprised or bothered at all by just taking a knee and getting to the half. But this has been an incredible half of football.
Oh my goodness! I mean, it's been a video game. I don't have the numbers in front of me, but it's a lot, often, many points. Those are the adjectives that I would use to describe this one.
It has been a lot of fun. Looking like Caden is just going to take a knee and get us to the half. So again, we want to make sure we get our usual halftime show. We want to make sure you get to see the great halftime show that this program brings every single week. And as always, that halftime show is brought to you by the team of world-class orthopedics and sports medicine specialists at Christus Mother Frances Hospital in Sulphur Springs, where they are experts at caring for bones, joints, and muscles. In addition to treatment, they also provide special programs designed to keep you in optimal shape and improve athletic performance. So whether you're a student athlete or a weekend warrior, they'll keep you at the top of your game. Ryan, we're going to go to break real quick, and then we'll be back for the halftime show.
Passing the competition by leaps and bounds. The team of world-class orthopedics and sports medicine specialists at Christus Mother Frances Hospital, Sulphur Springs, are experts at caring for bones, joints, and muscles. In addition to treatment, they also provide special programs designed to keep you in optimal shape and improve athletic performance. So whether you're a student athlete or weekend warrior, they'll keep you at the top of your game. Christus Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, taking orthopedic care a step further.
You only have one heart, and you rely on it for everything. If your heart needs help, you can rely on Christus Health. With us, you have one of the most comprehensive heart care programs right here, with innovative, personalized care you can count on, delivered by a team you can trust. You only have one heart. We only have one purpose, to keep it healthy and strong. Your heart, your life, our purpose. Christus Health.
Whether you're looking for a heavy-duty truck for the ranch, a sports car to fulfill your dreams, or even a minivan to get the kids to football practice, Nottingham Sulphur Springs Dodge has just what you need. As a part of this community, we're dedicated to serving our hometown with the best selection and exceptional service. Our friendly, knowledgeable team is here to ensure you drive away happy and confident. Come on by today and see why Nottingham Sulphur Springs Dodge is the trusted choice for your next vehicle. Welcome to Nottingham Sulphur Springs Dodge, where we make your car buying experience smooth and enjoyable. Explore our extensive inventory of new and pre-owned vehicles, tailored to fit every lifestyle and budget. Our dedicated team is here to guide you through every step, from selecting the perfect car to securing financing. Come visit us today or browse our online showroom at ssdodge.com. Your next journey starts with the perfect car. Find it here at Nottingham Sulphur Springs Dodge.
Bethany Ashby with Nations Lending here. Ever feel like navigating a mortgage loan is like finding your way through a maze blindfolded? Here's why you need a local guide. Mortgage loans are complex, filled with confusing terms and endless paperwork. That's where I come in. Whether you're buying a home, refinancing your rate, or renovating your home, I'll lead you to the best rate and terms possible, but also make sure you avoid costly mistakes. Working with me and my team means peace of mind. So visit me online at easttexaslending.com and let's find the perfect mortgage solution for you.
At East Texas Physical Therapy, we cater to your needs, from our geriatric clientele to the athlete returning to sport. As therapists, we rely on the latest research and strength and conditioning principles, from blood flow restriction and dry needling to safe progression of running using our anti-gravity treadmill. We perform sport-specific testing and use evaluative measures to determine safe return to your sport, whether it's practice or game time. East Texas Physical Therapy, treatment you need, care you deserve.
Triple Crown Roofing, your local roofing experts with a dedicated team and extensive experience. From repairs to complete roofing systems, we offer competitive prices and free consultations. Specializing in commercial and residential roofing, we provide the highest quality craftsmanship and customer care. Contact Triple Crown Roofing today. Triple Crown Roofing. Roofing done right.
Hi, I'm Brian White.
And I'm Daniel Roper.
Sulphur Springs is what we call home, a place where we have raised our families, planted our roots, and proudly serve East Texas for all legal needs.
At Roper & White, we are Wildcats, past, present, and future. We're more than just legal experts. We're partners in your journey to justice and success.
With a dedicated team, we offer personalized legal strategies tailored to your needs.
Thank you for choosing us as your hometown attorneys.
From all of us here at Roper & White, go Wildcats.
The name's Ross. Actually, it's Red Ross. And I only come around once a year for this. Red tag sale!
Save up to $5,000 on select in-stock homes during the Red Tag sale. You're welcome.
Welcome to EMC Hauling, your locally owned moving and hauling experts. Whether it's a family heirloom or everyday essentials, we treat your belongings with the utmost care. We offer a range of services: residential and commercial moving, junk removal, packing, antique hauling, delivery, and eviction cleanouts. Our commitment to quality and reliability sets us apart. With EMC Hauling, you can expect a seamless, stress-free experience every time. Call today for a free quote. Let EMC Hauling help move you forward.
Hi, I'm Josh Boatman, your local and trusted insurance agent. With a family of my own, I understand the importance of protecting the ones that matter most. I understand that no two families need the same coverage. That's why I will make sure to customize plans to fit your specific needs. From home, auto, farm and ranch, commercial, and especially life insurance. No matter the age, life insurance is one of the most important coverages that you have to protect your family. If you can protect your home and auto, why not yourself or your family?
Bank with Alliance Bank, and the only thing to worry about is what to do with the extra time and money. Alliance Bank offers a wide array of products that save you both time and money for you or your business, such as personalized cards, remote deposit capture, mobile and text banking, and so much more. Contact Alliance Bank today or visit alliancebank.com to bank with the ones you can count on. Alliance Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
At the Gypsy Willow, every order is a masterpiece. From start to finish, we offer personalized attention, keeping you informed every step of the way. Whether you bring your own designs or work with our in-house graphic designers, we make it seamless. With no minimums and unlimited colors, explore endless possibilities at no extra cost. Our industry-trained team ensures perfection in every print. At the Gypsy Willow, each order isn't just a print, it's the beginning of a story. Your story.
Welcome to Bell Concrete Inc., where we treat our clients like family. For over 70 years, we've delivered the finest ready-mixed concrete, sand, and aggregate. Our friendly staff ensures your project is completed with care and a smile. With locations in Sulphur Springs, Greenville, Mount Pleasant, and Anna, we're here for you. Call us today at 903-885-3126 and experience the Bell Concrete difference.
Welcome to Corner Grub House. This iconic spot has been home to family-owned businesses, and we're proud to continue that tradition. Here, we serve freshly made comfort dishes that make you feel right at home. Enjoy our southern hospitality while watching Wildcat football every Friday night on our big screen. Craving a taste of tradition? Call us today at 903-919-5058 for delivery or catering. Or visit our website at cornergrubhouse.com, where every meal and every game feels like coming home.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for hanging out with us during the Christus halftime show. We've got a few more minutes until the Sulphur Springs Wildcat Band and Blue Blazes get started, so we just wanted to check in and update kind of what we've seen so far. Producer Corey, I'm gonna let you finish, but someone in the comments asked a question that's near and dear to me. I want to explain real quick while I have an opportunity. Why do we call Alex King Alex the Intern? Because when he was a freshman, he interned with us. He would run cameras during like basketball, volleyball games, that sort of thing, and just become a kid that we're a big fan of. That's Alex the Intern. That is why we call Alex King Alex the Intern, but I've started calling him Alex the King. Alex the Intern came back to me tonight. But Corey, producer Corey, you don't get to be on the mic all that often, so I want to give you a quick second. How are you feeling, man? Obviously 35-32 at the half, but Springtown will start the second half with the ball.
Yeah, I think that last touchdown is a little bit of a killer, especially since they deferred to the second half. But man, they moved the ball at will. But honestly, offensively, we have looked crisp, and I think going into the half with the 3-point lead, this is kind of my thought right now. I believe so much in that coaching staff right now. I think they're kind of figuring out a lot of the misdirections and you know, that's the thing with Springtown is they're doing a lot of misdirections, whereas we're just slamming it down their throat. You know what I mean?
I do want to, again, give you the opportunity because I've been explaining all throughout the week. I've explained on Front Porch News on Facebook earlier. I've explained multiple times in the broadcast tonight. And thankfully, a lot of the people in the comments have started to explain to the other people asking. But you are the producer. You're the one that puts all this together. You can kind of explain what the production is, why we're doing it, what we're doing, and all that sort of stuff.
So the UL has an agreement with NFHS, and they have exclusive rights to any and all games in the state of Texas, and they have exclusive rights. So if they choose to pick up any game at all, it is off limits as far as video is concerned to any other broadcast company. That's why you're seeing a lot of sideline shots, just kind of break up the in-booth action, and so that's kind of what you're looking at.
Yeah, and unfortunately, we didn't know that was going to be the case until very late into the week. And I want to give you a big shout-out, dude. I know we all kind of had to scramble and come up with ideas and put everything together as quickly as we could. But, I mean, I always tell the viewers and the listeners to make sure that they're aware that Corey Hankins is the best producer in the state of Texas. But to have Makeshift put all this together in like 2 days is very impressive.
Yeah, it's funny because Chad actually called me, I think it was on Saturday or Sunday of last week. He was like, hey, before we knew all this, he's like, hey, I'm giving you Wednesday off.
Yeah.
You know, and I jokingly told him, I was like, hey, please stop giving me days off because this is what happens, you know, because that's kind of when we started finding out all of this stuff. But, man, I just keep going back to the fact that I don't think people understand how much we truly enjoy doing this, and our mindset at Chad's Media is we just get 1% better every day, and we just, you know, we deal with the cards that we're dealt with.
Yeah, more than anything, we love this team and program and community, and we love the community. We want to make sure that whatever we can give you, we're going to and give you the best version of it. But
yeah, and there's people relying on us to see the game, you know.
But we are ready for the Sulphur Springs halftime show. We do get to show you that, so we're going to step out of the way and make sure you get to see it.
The 63rd line to strike up the band includes Sergeant Lily Bankston, Valeria Monroe, Allie Thompson, and Cameron Smith. Officers of this historic line are Junior Lieutenants Kara Fagan and Emma Palacios, Senior Lieutenants Jaden Allen and Allison Smith, led by your captains Trinity Martin and Sedona McCullum. The Blazes want to send a special shout out to their honorary Blaze of the Week, Vanessa Herrera, along with their Spirit Girl of the Week, Lily Bankston, and this week's Spotlight Teacher, Mr. Mickey Reynolds. The Blue Blazes, along with their Booster Club, can't thank their sponsors enough for their ongoing support this year. Corner Grub House, RGW Holland, J&D Dozer and Mulching, Miguel and Lindy Palacios, Larry and Sherry Finney, the Bankston family, the Sign Shop, Bob Evans, the Shirt Lady, Wyatt's Towing, and City National Bank. The Blue Blazers are under the direction of alumni member Mrs. Meredith Dials. Now, join the Blazers as they perform a popping palm routine to Runaway Baby.
Ladies and gentlemen, here they come, the three-time top 5 state finalists. Man, oh man, that Wildcat band. The band is being led onto the field by drum majors Brody Emmert, Cannon Gibson, Rafael Flores, and Anthony Small. Congratulations again to the Wildcat band for their 4th place finish at the UIL State Marching Contest held in the Alamo Dome in San Antonio. Now, sit back and enjoy the Wildcat Band and Drumline tonight with Aztec Gold. cheer on the Wildcats with Go Mighty Wildcats. Wildcat fans, let's hear your best Go Wildcats as we finish tonight with the Hey Song.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for hanging out with us in the halftime show. 35-32 as we get ready for the second half. Springtown will get the ball to start the second half. And here come your Sulphur Springs Wildcats. Ryan, one final bit of housekeeping or whatever with the comments. Again, thank y'all for everyone that understands the situation and is hanging out with us as we continue to provide the best stream that we can. And also thank you to everyone explaining it to each other in the comments. Someone did ask if it'll be the same next week. It depends. It's a case-by-case thing. All we can do is request approval, like always, and it very much depends. So hopefully, I mean, there's very much a chance we could get approved and do a normal broadcast. But, yeah, we'll have to see if the Wildcats win, what happens when we send our approval. But, Ryan, second half of football, Springtown will start with the ball. Wildcats with a 3-point lead. How are we feeling about the second half of action here, Ryan?
Well, Tyler, 67 points in the first half. I'm not saying we're going to get 67 more, but I don't know that it would shock me. No defense has really shown that they're going to be able to slow the opposition down just yet. But that's what it's going to take. I think there's certainly going to be some more points, more fireworks in this one. But whichever team has the timely stop, whichever team has the timely turnover, that's who's going to win this game.
Real quick before the kickoff, we want to give a big shout out to Bethany Ashby with Nations Lending. Mortgage loans are complex, filled with confusing terms and endless paperwork, and that's where Bethany comes in. Whether you're buying a home, refinancing your rate, or renovating your home, Bethany will lead you to the best rate and terms possible, but also make sure you avoid costly mistakes. Working with Bethany and her team means peace of mind, so visit her online at easttexaslending.com. Find the perfect mortgage solution for you. You know, you had made a good point just off air amongst each other during the half that you did get a couple stops on third down, but there was a flag.
Yep. Those at the time didn't feel like
right
an earth-shattering deal, but kind of looks that way.
But a little added confidence for stops here in the second half.
Yes, and that's what it's going to take. I mean, the defense is just going to have to step up. I think at halftime, Corey kind of alluded to having a lot of faith in the Sulphur Springs coaching staff, and I'm going to second that. We went to the locker room saying, boys, we gave up a lot of points, a lot of yards right there, but the offense came to play. The offense did what they had to do to keep us in this one, and the second half is going to be a different story.
Ryan, I'm not trying to speak anything into existence or anything. I'm just telling you what history says, and the Wildcats in the Coach Faircloth era are 20-2 when they have a lead at the half, and right now they have a lead at the half. So I like the numbers on that, but ready to get rolling. Springtown starting at the 25. Started in the pistol, but put the running back in motion to the far side. He'll keep it in himself, trying to be wrapped up by Nathan Andrews. Fights through it and actually picks up 2 yards on the play.
Gosh.
Yeah, Nathan Andrews still made the tackle on that play.
I know it, and that's that. I feel like those 2 or 3 yard gains. You've heard me mention it a lot tonight, but that should have been a loss of 3. And this quarterback just has a kind of a knack for falling forward, if you will.
Got a couple more. I'll save them for in between breaks. 2nd and 8 here. Kind of an empty set. Hill, waiting for something to happen, acted like he was going to run, kept it himself, ended up passing as he got to the line of scrimmage out to the far side, and it ended up being a gain of 8, just enough for the first down. So completed pass up to the 35 for a first down there. And he's very good. I mean, we keep repeating it, but very good at being patient. He waited until the very last second. Do I want to run? I've got my man. I mean, he's doing a very good job at that.
So Tyler, still only 1 incomplete pass for Springtown to this point.
Out of the shotgun, it was a read option. He kept it himself up the middle for a gain of 7 or 8. It's going to be 2nd and 2 maybe. I mean, they're
Tyler,
really good at that read option.
That's another hand on Kane Hill behind the line of scrimmage that ends in about a gain of 7.
Yeah, he and Kirk have both been very good, and I think that just makes the read option that much more deadly. But 2nd and 3 now at the 42. Now under center. Got a man in motion. Play action. He ends up passing this direction, Ryan. It's a gain of the first down. He's still going up past the 50, up to the 46 or the 45 even. I mean, this is a very creative offense.
Yeah, that was kind of your typical jailbreak screen where you really get the big guys out in front. Receiver's going to kind of run towards the quarterback, put one out in front of him, and let the big boys lead the way.
So now up past the 50 in just 1 minute and 45 seconds. 1st and 10 from the 46. 15 on the play clock. Back into the pistol formation. He does give to Kirk this time, and the Blue Barrage does a good job of meeting him pretty quickly. Gain of 2 or 3 there.
Just want to clarify for everybody, it is the 3rd quarter. They have not changed it here in
Oh, yes. Again, our great scoreboard that Corey Hankins has designed runs off the scoreboard here in the stadium. So until they update, I did not catch that. Good call, but it says it's the 2nd quarter on the Jumbotron, not scoreboard, but Jumbotron here. So that's why R says that. But it is the third quarter. They do end up giving it to Kirk this time, a give up the middle, and he's met immediately. Ryan, maybe a gain of 1.
I had a rude comment, but I'll keep it to myself.
I think I can guess what the comment is. I'll ask you when we go to commercial. It's going to be 3rd and 7.
Big third down here, Tyler. It feels like it's kind of been a while since we've been in an advantageous third down position defensively. 3rd and 7 here. Got to expect pass.
Yeah, in the pistol formation, he's got 2 receivers on the left side, 2 on the right side. Play clocked at 7. Taking his time, I think, trying to draw someone off sides.
I think they're going to let this one go.
Yep, going to use their timeout there with 8:46 left in the third.
Hi, I'm Brian White.
And I'm Daniel Roper.
Sulphur Springs is what we call home, a place where we've raised our families, planted our roots, and proudly serve East Texas for all legal needs.
At Roper & White, we are Wildcats, past, present, and future. We're more than just legal experts. We're partners in your journey to justice and success.
With a dedicated team, we offer personalized legal strategies tailored to your needs.
Thank you for choosing us as your hometown attorneys.
From all of us here at Roper & White, go Wildcats.
Before we see this 3rd and 7, I want to give a big shout out to EMC Hauling. They are your locally owned and operated moving and hauling experts. At EMC Hauling, they understand the importance in taking care of your belongings. Whether it's a precious family heirloom or your everyday essentials, they handle everything with the utmost care and respect. They offer a wide range of services from residential commercial moving, junk removal, pickup and delivery services, antique hauling, you name it, they've got you covered. Give them a call at 903-335-5975 for a free quote and let them take care of your next move. 3rd and 7 from the 43, and that exact same formation. It's play action, pass over the middle. It's tipped by Alex McCormick, incomplete. Alex McCormick showing up. 4th and 7.
Look, are we a little excited for the first drive of the second half, a 3rd down stop? Yes. There's a lot of time left in this ball game, but a stop on defense feels like a touchdown in this one.
Now I'm curious.
Now they are, of course, they're leaving the offense out there.
They are leaving the offense out there,
and I would too. I don't know that punting it. Sulphur Springs getting the ball on the 15 to the 20. They haven't stopped Sulphur Springs either.
That's true.
I think you probably just go for it and just kind of live with the result.
It's a shotgun formation. 2 receivers to his left.
Going to roll out to the left.
That's exactly what they're doing. Good call. Buying his time. Looking towards the sideline. It's incomplete. Let's go. There are no flags, Ryan. The Porcupine sideline really wanted a flag, so I wanted to wait as long as I had to, but turnover on downs. Huh? Corey, the producers, they're pining for a
mute his mic.
They're porcupining for a flag.
Oh, that is a big one. That is big.
So the Wildcats will take over now with a chance to add to their lead starting at the 43. The holiday season is finally here, and you very well may find yourself needing some extra cash. And if that is the case, go see D&B Loans because they offer personal loans of anywhere from $100 to $3,400. They also have a fully stocked showroom of furniture and appliances available with in-house financing and free local delivery. So when you need cash, trust a hometown business.
With that stop right there and us getting the ball around the 45-yard line, you can really make a lot of that. I'll let this play go.
It was a give to Jackson Hare up the middle. Fights for a gain of 3 or 4
This is where you're going to make the most of that 3-point buffer of them not completing PATs, because if you go down and score here, you're back to 10, and it gets to a 2-possession game.
Yes, that is a very good call. And, I mean, you and I had talked about, I mean, we literally just mentioned it. You had successfully gotten some stops on 3rd down. If you can do it again without a flag, like you can get a turnover on downs here.
Well, and the thing is a 2-possession game in a game where we haven't stopped Sulphur Springs one time feels like a daunting task.
Ryan, here on the 2nd and 7, we are in the deuce package. He's got Jackson in the backfield with him. 2nd and 7 from the 49. He gives it Jackson this time. Jackson through the middle, finds a hole all the way up to the 30, to the 20. Jackson Hare, 51 yards out. Touchdown, Jackson Hare. And like Corey alluded to, you had said earlier, when Skyler and Jackson both score, which now both have, the Wildcats are 9-0 all time when both of them score.
Gosh, and I just can't help but think. I mean, I know there's 7 minutes left in this third quarter, but that is a gut punch.
Yeah.
You timed up the end of the first half perfectly for the Porcupines. It could not have been better. You start the ball with the second half. You're thinking, okay, we're going to go take the lead. And not only do you not do that, Sulphur Springs gets points within their third play of the drive. And this one is a good snap, good hold, good kick.
Wildcats
10-point
leading
game.
now, 42-32.
Stephanie Ashby with Nations Lending here. Ever feel like navigating a mortgage loan is like finding your way through a maze blindfolded? Here's why you need a local guide. Mortgage loans are complex, filled with confusing terms and endless paperwork. That's where I come in. Whether you're buying a home, refinancing your rate, or renovating your home, I'll lead you to the best rate and terms possible, but also make sure you avoid costly mistakes. Working with me and my team means peace of mind. So visit me online at easttexaslending.com and let's find the perfect mortgage solution for you.
$7:43 here left in the third quarter, and after a 51-yard rushing touchdown from Jackson Harry, Wildcats are back up by double digits, 42-32. Ryan, what you got for me?
Tyler, a couple of relevant score updates for you. Decatur, 2 minutes into the third quarter, has a 35-26 lead over Aubrey, and then Salina, a team that we're familiar with, has a 35-0 lead at the half over Kennedale.
Say that again, I'm sorry. Salina is up how much?
35-0.
35-0. We've said it all year long. They're not just ranked number one in the state. They might just be the best team in the state. The kick fielded at the 5, just going to fair catch that one. So before we see the Porcupine offense again, I want to tell you that at Hooten's Hardware, they offer a wide variety of tools, materials, and supplies for all your business, home, outdoor projects, and repairs. With over 40,000 square feet of materials in stock, they're sure to have everything you need for any job. Hooten's Hardware. They're more than just nuts and bolts. Ryan start. Ooh. Billie Jean. Okay.
Little Billie Jean action.
Much like Michael Jackson, Billie Jean is not my lover, but thanks. Thanks. Appreciate it. 1st and 10 from the 25. It's a give to Kirk, making his way to the outside. He's got a gain of 5. Finally wrapped up after picking up a couple more. So it's going to be a gain of 7 or 8 on first down. Yeah, Ryan, we've got a player on the field.
At D&B Loans, we simplify your loan process with the best rates and fastest turnarounds in the industry. Our experts are dedicated to finding the perfect loan for your needs. But that's not all. Our showroom also features top quality furniture and appliances with fantastic financing options and free local delivery. From stylish furniture and mattresses to TVs and more, we've got what you need to enhance your home. Visit us or give us a call today. Trust D&B Loans for both financial stability and beautiful home essentials.
Hi, I'm Katie Adair, your local real estate expert, raised right here in Hopkins County and a proud mom to 2 boys. I'm deeply invested in our community. As a school board member and active participant in the Mothers Culture Club, I'm dedicated to making a positive impact. With my broker's license and a track record averaging over $10 million in sales per year, I'm committed to providing honest, hardworking service to all buyers and sellers. Let's find your dream home together. Give me a call today.
At Bell Concrete Inc., we build more than structures. We build relationships. Our team is dedicated to making your experience enjoyable and hassle-free. With priority service and a smile, your project is our priority. From driveways to commercial, residential, and municipal projects, we deliver the best products and service. Call us today at 903-885-3126 to experience Bell Concrete's commitment to excellence.
So, Ryan, it'll be a 2nd and 2 after the injury on the field. It was Barrett Tessin who's walking off on the field, or walking off on his own and everything. Hopefully we'll see him back in this game very soon. But 2nd and 2 from the 33. Back in the pistol formation. The tight end in motion to the far side. Play action. Pump fakes. Looks in deep down the sideline. C.T. Galloway.
Oh, man.
It was out of bounds, but C.T. Galloway just made what was about to be the coolest interception I've ever seen.
Yeah,
CT Galloway.
Huge props to CT Galloway there. They kind of ran your basic, we called it a fox screen, where you pump the screen real hard. The guy that normally goes out and blocks in front of that screen, he kind of just skates out the back. CT Galloway notices that, is able to catch up with him, and he did make the catch, just a little bit out of bounds.
Now, Ryan, 3rd and 2 was the read option. He did give it to the running back, who got a gain of about 4 there. So got the first down and going to be up to the 37-yard line. Darren Sweeley, the senior. We haven't seen a ton of him tonight, but he's averaging 6.7 yards per carry. He's got 3 touchdowns this season. Back into the pistol. Now moves the running back over into a shotgun formation. Gives to the running back, and he's met far behind the line of scrimmage. That's TJ Bolden. A tackle for loss, and Ryan, that's a huge loss. Loss of about 7, it looks like, maybe more.
Yeah, it's something that we've really done a great job this year of kind of just stopping normal run plays for less than, excuse me. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. But loss of 4 or 5 has kind of been something that we've done a lot this year in the run game on defense. We haven't seen it tonight a whole lot, and so that's a big first down stop.
Yeah, it was a loss of 7, so 2nd and 17 now, and it's back at the 30. Play clock down to 5. They get the snap off in time. Play action. Look at the pass. TJ Bolden! TJ Bolden follows the 7-yard tackle for loss with about as deep of a sack. It's about to be 3rd and a mile. TJ Bolden having a drive. That was huge.
Yeah, right on cue, right when I'm commenting that we haven't been able to get guys behind the line of scrimmage. That's back-to-back plays courtesy of TJ Bolden. So, Tyler, it is 3rd and, almost 30.
Yes,
22,
3rd
I think.
And 22. And, again, as always, the third quarter going quickly. We're already past the halfway mark.
No penalties.
Dropping back to pass. Rolling to his right. He gets a short pass off that is complete at the 25-yard line, and he's brought down by Giovanni Solis at the 24. So gain of just a couple there.
Great pursuit by the big man.
Absolutely. I'm glad Corey got that comment in.
Got to shout him out.
That brings up 4th and 20. Wait, did they say he lost a yard? I thought they moved it up 2, but they may have moved it back 1.
So, Tyler, they're going to snap this from the 24-yard line. He's going to punt it from around the 14-yard line. You got to figure we're going to field it around midfield. So anything past that is going to be into Wildcat territory. Kind of a high snap.
The snap was high. He's having a run with it. Grayson Hardy brings him down. Laren Vaughn helps him out. And the Wildcats not only get a turnover on downs, they get it at the 13-yard line, Ryan.
Well, I said we would get it about midfield. I was about 25 yards off.
I think what you meant is
35 yards off.
Yeah, I think what you meant is we're going to get it pretty well into the Bell Concrete red zone.
Where are they going to mark that, Tyler? About the 13-yard line.
13-yard line. And your Wildcats have a chance to add on to their lead. That is huge.
Gosh, not to be dramatic here, but a 10-point game, the way we're scoring on offense, the way the juice is flowing on the defense. You put the ball in the end zone, you put the ball through the uprights, get this to a 17-point game, 3 scores, and that's feeling pretty daunting for the Porcupines.
Ryan, we're in the Bell Concrete red zone, so let me tell you about them. At Bell Concrete, they treat their clients like family. For over 70 years, they have delivered the finest ready-mix concrete, sand, and aggregate. Their friendly staff ensures your project is completed with care and a smile. Locations in Sulphur Springs, Greenville, Mount Pleasant, and Anna. They're here for you. Call them today at 903-885-3126. 1st and 10 from the 14. Deuce Timmons keeping it himself. There is a flag on the play. Now the Springtown defense had done a great job sniffing it out. It was a tackle for a loss of a couple there, maybe even a few, but I'll have to see what the flag is. Jackson here picked it up and handed it to him. I couldn't tell what the flag was, but holding on the offense.
10-yard penalty. Replay first down.
Yeah, you don't love losing 10 yards there, obviously, but we do get first down back, and I think we lost 4 on the play anyways. So
Now it looks like Springtown was wanting to decline it.
Okay, see, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably what I would do as well.
So it'll be 2nd and 14.
Especially when Sulphur Springs has shown that we would go for on 4th down in most situations anyways.
That's true.
I would probably rather take the play away.
So here we go, 2nd and 14. Back in our normal package. Caden is the quarterback. Deuce is the running back. Jackson and Skylar on this side. Now Skylar in motion.
Gonna roll out to the right.
He is rolling out to the right. Looking towards the end zone, incomplete. 3rd down. Was looking at Chris Adams on that far side.
Yeah, a little bit of miscommunication there. Chris Adams kind of took it high. Caden Mitchell kind of wanted him to take it low. So 3rd down, ball on the 17-yard line. All right, Tyler, I'm going to ask you, how many yards do we get here to go for it on 4th down, or how many yards? What needs to happen to kick it?
That is a good question. I mean, Eric Rodriguez is a good kicker, and I think we're confident in him in this general range. But I mean, depending on what you do here, I think it very much depends. 3rd and 13, Caden looking to the end zone for Skylar Lewis. Skylar Lewis!
Baby, yes!
With one of the best catches I've ever seen. Skylar Lewis. One wasn't enough. I need 2 of them.
Yes, he did.
Skylar Lewis.
And Tyler, I know we don't have our normal replay, but I'm not so sure that he didn't get 2 feet in on that one.
He may have, yeah.
That was a catch in all 50 states, high school and college, and I think it might have been on Sunday as well.
2nd touchdown of the night, Skylar Lewis.
Oh, my goodness.
His 11th of the season. Attempting the PAT here.
Good snap, good hold. Good kick.
And your Wildcats now lead 49-32.
Bill Owens at J. Hodge Chevrolet. We're voted the best dealership in sales, parts, and service and received the prestigious Mark of Excellence award from GM. That's saying a lot, but to receive those honors 8 years in a row, that's the most awarded vehicles at the most awarded dealership. We owe it all to the J. Hodge family, and that's the great team of employees we have, plus the great community that we have and all our good customers. We invite you out to J. Hodge Chevrolet, 478 Wildcat Way in Sulphur Springs to see the difference.
4:03 still left here in the 3rd quarter. Skylar Lewis with his 2nd touchdown of the night. Ryan, he's showing up.
Yeah, definitely in full force with the circus catches. Caden Mitchell, huge props right there, trusting your playmakers. It's 3rd and long. We need something good. Throw it up to Mr. Reliable, Skylar Lewis.
Me and you were trying to figure out what they're going to do on 4th down. They're like, there's not going to be a 4th down.
Matter.
What do you mean?
Doesn't matter, Coach Humphreys, Coach Lennon. There won't be one.
Rodriguez getting ready to kick back to Springtown.
So Tyler, 17-point game. I do want to say yes. With our offense being the way it is, with the kind of the juice we've had in the second half, things are looking good. But my advice would be foot on the gas.
Yeah.
This Springtown team, they've won 10 games in a row for a reason, and so I don't think let's just keep doing what we're doing.
Before the next drive, I want to give a shout-out to the dedicated team at Amethyst Healthcare. They offered skilled nursing and therapy services to ensure the well-being of their patients. Visit them at amethyst.hc.com to learn more about how they can support you and your loved ones. Amethyst Healthcare, first-class care in the comfort of your own home. Call them today at 903-231-0402 for more information. Can the crowd hear Hey Now, or All-Star by Smash Mouth? All right, Ryan, Springtown ready to start this drive, trailing by 17 with about 16 minutes left in this one. Play action, looking towards the sideline. It was an incredible catch, well out of bounds, but it is incomplete. 2nd and 10. It was a great catch, though. The second really great catch we've seen out of bounds in the second half.
Another score update for you. Decatur has extended their lead, 38-26 over Aubrey. 5 minutes left in the 3rd in that one, and we're still at halftime. Oh, no, excuse me. I don't know. They're messing with the clock here, but 35-0 Salina over Kennedale so far.
35-0, huh? I saw people asking in the chat. The winner of this game faces Alvarado, who is number 3 in the state.
Yep. They are 12-0.
Yes. It's a handoff. No, he ends up keeping it himself on second down, and he has a huge gain. Came back to the sideline on our side, picked up 15 or more up to the 42-yard line. And, I mean, they've had a ton of success with that read option, I'm assuming all season, but tonight for sure. Gets it up to the 42 with 3:50 left in the quarter. But like I was saying, so the winner of this game will go play Alvarado. The winner of the other 2 games you've been talking about, Aubrey and Salina, they would play each other, and then the winner of those 2 games would play each other. So, yes, you would come back to Salina.
That is correct.
And
that is Region 2 in its entirety.
Yes. 1st and 10. Passes to the left. It's complete at the line of scrimmage. Working his way up the middle for a gain of about 6 or 7 there. Or maybe 5 or 6. Be second and medium.
Kind of that jailbreak screen again. And Tyler, I mean, I'm way jumping the gun here, but there's got to be a little bit of sense of urgency in the Springtown offense. I think they're going plenty fast right now, but if you do get away from that, you got to be very wary of the clock being down 3 scores.
Yeah, they are a lot like the peak Splash Brothers Golden State Warriors. Like, they can score quickly. It's a handoff on second down, but the Blue Barrage does what they do best, and they pick them up right at the line, or maybe for a gain of 1. It'll be 3rd and medium.
But even that tackle right there, so gain of 1. Now we're kind of taking our time. This is a 25-second ordeal.
Yeah.
You know, and so if it's taking 3, 4, 5 minutes up and down the field, again, keep in mind they have not stopped the Sulphur Springs offense yet.
That is true.
And so at some point, time is of the essence.
3rd and 4 out of the shotgun, play action. Hill kept it himself and was under a lot of pressure, had to finally try to make something happen, picked up maybe 1 yard in the process, if that. Yeah, a gain of 1. So it'll be 4th and 4, 4th and 3. And like you said, that clock is going pretty quickly. I mean, now there's just 2:15 here
and
in the quarter.
Gosh, I definitely think they have to go for this. I mean, without a doubt, with down 3 scores, I think they have to go for this. But if they don't get it, you are giving Sulphur Springs the ball inside of their own 50 again.
4th and 4 from the 48. It's a give on 4th down. Up the middle, he's got the first down all the way up to the 42. It's a big run there. I was not expecting a run up the middle. Yeah, that was that Darren Sweeley who we mentioned earlier. So now 1st and 10 up at the 42.
Man, just not a huge sense of urgency.
No, I mean the play clock's all the way down to 15. Back in there. No. Now in the shotgun. Got a man in motion. Read option. He keeps it himself up the middle. Gain of a couple before a pretty big hit there from Zay Godbolt. That'll make 2nd and 7. And yeah, I mean, it feels like they're going slower than they.
I feel like they're going slower than they have the entire night.
Which, I mean, as long as you're doing it efficiently, you're going to have to force turnovers. But I mean, I understand not wanting to go too quickly, but play clock down to 10 now. Play action, passing over the middle. A huge catch, Ryan. It had been tipped. It had been tipped by Zay Godbolt. Ends up catching it, breaking off for a good bit after that, and he's finally taken down by Creed Wisenhunt at around the 6-yard line.
These tight ends in Springtown, I mean, they just have a knack for the ball.
Yeah.
I mean, it seems like every ball that goes up, they come down with, and that is that's what I would classify as the 3rd circus catch of the night.
Absolutely, it was. I'm still, even watching on the Jumbotron, I'm almost positive that Zay Godbolt for sure had gotten a hand on the ball
I'd say that was perfect coverage
Yeah.
by Sulphur Springs. Just kind of one of those plays.
Now 1st and goal from the 7. There's only 10 on the play clock, so they're going to have to try to get a play off. Going quickly down to 5. There's a man in motion. They get the snap off. Dropping back deep.
That's got to be holding.
It's got to be, but it's not. He's scrambling out this way, finally going to keep it himself. He's brought down by TJ Bolden once again, and he ended up either losing a yard or getting right back to the line of scrimmage, Ryan, but that will do it for the 3rd quarter. It'll be 2nd and goal when we come back.
Hi, I'm Erin Neal, the principal agent and owner of Hamby Insurance. I am passionate about serving the local community and the surrounding areas. My goal is to take the hassle out of buying insurance. I want to educate you on what you're buying and help you make an informed decision. Whether it's personal or commercial insurance, my team and I will be here every step of the way to make sure you are getting the satisfaction you need and the coverage you deserve. My promise to you is that we will never hard sell you insurance, use slick sales techniques, or pressure you into making a decision that you're not comfortable with. Call us today at 972-285-0381 to find the best coverage to fit your need. My commitment is to give you unparalleled service, and remember, Hamby helps.
Ready for the 4th quarter of action here. Ryan, Sulphur Springs leading 49-32. Springtown will have a 2nd and goal from the 6. Before we do return to action, though, I want to give a big shout out to our friends at East Texas Physical Therapy. They are a provider of therapy and rehabilitative services in Sulphur Springs. After a visit to East Texas Physical Therapy, each patient will know what it means to have service beyond excellence, and they hope that you'll return to their facility for all your rehab needs. East Texas Physical Therapy, treatment you need, care you deserve.
Tyler, would you have taken in the parking lot before tonight got kicked off? Would you have taken a 17-point lead going into the 4th quarter?
Yeah, absolutely.
I think so.
I keep forgetting to update. I'm updating my stats here. I just keep forgetting to announce them. But read option on 2nd and goal from the 7. Kept it himself. Got a nice game, but was stopped at about the 1 or the 2 yard line. They got you that time? I'm glad it wasn't just me this time.
So Tyler, yes, does get down to the 1 yard line. Obviously 4 down territory at this point. But, I mean, even if they do get in, that stop, I mean, that bought us 30 seconds off the clock, 40 seconds off the clock.
Yeah. 3rd and goal from the 1. Like you're saying, I mean, the clock's going fast. It's going to be an empty set now, kind of similar to the deuce package that we run. Got a man in motion. Fakes to give to the man in motion, keeps it himself, and he fights his way to the end zone, Ryan. Touchdown for Kane Hill. And the sophomore continues to impress. They are running the kicking unit back out there.
So it's a big kick. Because if you miss, for it to be, you know, if you want a field goal to be in play, you'd have to get a 2-point conversion, then a field goal would tie it up. He does make it.
PAT is good this time, 49-39.
Triple Crown Roofing, your local roofing experts with a dedicated team and extensive experience. From repairs to complete roofing systems, we offer competitive prices and free consultations. Specializing in commercial and residential roofing, we provide the highest quality craftsmanship and customer care. Contact Triple Crown Roofing today. Triple Crown Roofing. Roofing done right.
11-16 to go. Now a 10-point game. Before we return to action, I want to give a big shout out to our friend Katie Adair with Janet Martin Realty. She is your local real estate expert, raised right here in Hopkins County, and a proud mother of 2 boys. She's deeply invested in our community. As a school board member and active participant in the Mother's Culture Club, she's dedicated to making a positive impact. She's committed to providing honest and hardworking service to all buyers and sellers. Find your dream home together and give her a call today. Living on a prayer. Just take my hand, Corey. We'll make it, I swear. And Ryan, the Wildcats seem to be anticipating an onside kick here.
Oh, I definitely think it's the right move to be cautious about it. again, keep in mind, yes, there is 11 minutes. However, Springtown has not stopped Sulphur Springs, and we are going to get an onside kick.
It is an onside kick that the Wildcats do recover at about the 48-yard line. So that's where they'll take over. Before they do, I want to give a big shout out to Revamped Aesthetics. They're a locally owned med spa offering a number of services to help you achieve your individual aesthetic goals. If you've been wanting to try aesthetic treatment, now is the perfect time because they're offering a Toxin Tuesday where all Tox is just $10 a unit on the first Tuesday of each month. The next one coming up, I believe, December 3rd. And that will be offered at the Sulphur Springs location, which is now open. So go ahead and be sure to give them a visit and see how they can help you achieve your individual aesthetic goals. Starting at the 48 here, Ryan. I don't know. Will you let me? I got to hold off on this stat update.
Oh, I would definitely hold off on that stat update for sure. For sure.
First down. It's a give to Jackson Hare up the middle. And a good game there for about 5 or so. Very, I say it all the time. It's too cliche, but very Le'Veon Bell-ish. Just very patient, shifty.
Tyler, I think on this drive, and I think the rest of the fourth quarter, I definitely don't want to see the Wildcats, play the time game. Let's continue to try and score like we have every single possession tonight. I just think if we go on the defense on offense, you're asking for a heroic comeback.
Yeah,
I think just put it to them.
When you say play the time game, the only thing I would do to play the time game is use as much of the play clock as possible.
Yeah, use as much as play clock as possible. But as far as play calling goes, I don't think you go run necessarily.
Ryan, it is play action on second down. Caden rolling. He's looking for Wyatt Watson. Unfortunately, incomplete. Would have been a gain of a first down up at the 40, but instead it'll be 3rd and 7 here.
Definitely one Wyatt Watson is going to want back.
Now Deuce back out there.
I hope he doesn't get to it. But if he got to 4th down here, I think you'd have a very tough decision.
Yeah,
on one hand, we've gone for it in this spot every single time this season. Coach Faircloth is obviously a go-for on a 4th down guy, but
Brian, it's Caden draw.
It's going to matter.
And
unfortunately.
Yeah, he gets right back to the line of scrimmage.
So what are you doing?
So while you were setting that up, I was going to say, especially if you gain any yards, you didn't. But I'm personally fine either way. Like I said, we talk a lot about how much we trust this coaching staff and Coach Faircloth specifically. By the way, in the comments, just like every other week, we have P&G Faircloth fans. That lets you know how much fan bases trust that dude. Like, even at another school, people are still tuning in just to see how he does. It looks like we are going to go for it here, Ryan. 4th and 7.
I think we're going to get a dummy snap count here.
Yes, that is going to be the case.
Yeah.
Yep, Caden.
I'm very okay with this.
I am as well. So Caden does punt.
And that is a great punt.
No
Roll
one
out.
back to field. It's rolling to the 10. Finally, it's downed at the 6. Can I say it?
That's worth the tweet.
What a punt. What a punt. That one picked up at the 9. So they'll have 91 yards to go before they do. Again, I want to tell you about our friends over at Donnie's Heat and Air. They are your locally owned HVAC experts with over 25 years of experience providing trusted service in heating, ventilation, and air conditioning. Whether it's residential or commercial, Donnie's Heat and Air is there to meet all your heating and cooling needs, offering reliable same-day service with a smile. They built a reputation for quality and customer satisfaction. Call them today at 903-558-1104 for fast professional service.
I just think the punt there was the right move because you made it to where Springtown's got to get 45 extra yards and then factor in the play clock. And so
it's a give on first down up the middle, finding his way for a gain of 5 or 6 there.
32, Darren Sweely.
Yeah, and that Sweely's done a really good job running up the middle. We didn't see much of him in the first half, but he's been big here in the second half. 2nd and 3. Around, we're going to get a timeout.
At ETPT, one of the treatments that make us unique is aquatic therapy, which encompasses everything from exercise in the water, relieving pressure on the joints, and decreasing overall pain, to aquatic body work, which transforms your body in a whole new way. Experience full mind and body relaxation through movement, holding, stretching, and myofascial release, achieving a nervous system reset and breaking the chronic pain cycle. East Texas Physical Therapy, Treatment you need, care you deserve.
Second and 3 from the 16. Unfortunately, looked like Giovanni Solis was shaking up on the play there. He is getting off the field at the moment, though. Back into the pistol formation with Sweely still back there. Got a man in motion. Play action. Looking pretty deep, not finding anyone. Finally taking off himself. He's got the first down. There is a flag way in the backfield, though, Ryan.
Two holds.
Yeah, he's still going. He made it to the 50, but that one probably coming all the way back.
Yeah, that one is, I believe that was against Truth Holmes. But yeah, that is in the universal direction of go ahead and bring that back.
Fouls on the play, both on the offense. Holding offense number 19. That's going to decline. Holding offense number 68. Half the distance to the goal from the previous spot. Replay, second down.
Yeah, there you go. So that'll bring it back to the 8-yard line, and it'll make it second and 11. I mean, if you're Springtown, you can't panic. I mean, you're in a decent little spot here. It's a 2-score game with 9 minutes left, but
it's 4-down territory,
yeah.
though. I just think with how Sulphur Springs offense has operated tonight, I just think you have to expect the worst on defense.
Ryan, it's a give on second down up the middle for a big gain. I think he's got enough for the first down, or he might be just short. They're telling him to come on. It's a gain of 11 for the first down.
Tyler, even being out of the shotgun and even being not a necessarily run-only team, a lot of the way they do their misdirection is almost like the wing T. Where you get under center, you do a lot of moving here, moving there, misdirection, and they really do a great job at that.
Now back into the shotgun for a 1st and 10 from the 19. It is a give to the outside, but he's met right at the line of scrimmage. I think that's T.J. Bolden again, Ryan. It is T.J. Bolden again.
Yeah, T.J. Bolden having an exceptional night on defense.
Yeah, he's been incredible. So a gain of 1, they're saying, 2nd and 9.
Tyler, have you noticed?
Yeah, I was just about to ask.
I know we can't see, but, man, their coaching staff and whoever they have signaling in the plays, they come out onto the field fairly far.
I was just about to ask. Drop it back to pass on second down. Back to the line of scrimmage. It's caught, and he's got a gain of a few there. It's going to be at 3rd and 4 or 3rd and 5, though. I mean, like you said, it is 4-down territory. But just for an offense that went as quick as they did in the first half.
I know they're slowing down.
Mm-hmm.
Now, from a let's put a good play together standpoint,
right, for sure.
You can't just run around with your hair on fire every snap, but it does seem like we are taking some time off. That is a great fake.
Ryan, the quarterback kept on a read option, and it was a great call because the running back was hit immediately. Instead, it's a gain of about 5 or 6, anyway, enough for a first down, and they'll keep the chains rolling up to the 35.
So, Tyler, 7 minutes and 20 seconds left in this one, and this has been a 2-minute drive so far.
True.
Started on the 9-yard line.
It did start on the 9-yard line. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 35.
Again, this is further proving that punt was the right move because we're not even to the 50 yet.
Absolutely.
And we've taken 2 minutes off.
Quarterback dropping back to pass. Breaks a sack, but a throw incomplete.
Oh, man.
Deflected by C.T. Galloway.
And that's the first errant throw by Hill tonight. That one was just off the mark and almost headed the other way.
Almost, yeah. 2nd and 10.
I think C.T. Galloway was surprised that
right.
that it was right at him. He's thinking, I got to make a good play on the receiver, and the ball kind of.
He's like, already made an incredible catch on the side.
Bounced off of him.
Quarterback keeping it himself again, making his way to the outside. He's got a good gain. Ryan, he breaks a tackle. Still going well past the first down the sideline all the way up to the 32. Big gain there from Kane Hill.
Got to wrap up a little better there. That was kind of, when you see guys miss Jackson Hare, where they're kind of reaching and grabbing with their arms. Hill is that type of runner.
Yeah, we can't say it enough. He's done an incredible job both in the passing and run game. You had mentioned all night he had maybe one incomplete pass. Now he's had two, but he's been very accurate as well. 1st and 10 from the 31. 6.5 minutes to go in a 10-point game. It's a give out of the shotgun on 1st down, and Alex the King wraps him up immediately. Right back to the line of scrimmage there. 2nd and 10.
This second half, we've done a much better job at just, their basic runs when they don't run the misdirection or it's not a QB keeper. We've done a really good job at holding that to a 1, maybe 2-yard gain.
Yeah, you mentioned that a lot, how often that exact thing happens, where it's either a big gain or it's no gain at all. It's not even a loss. 2nd and 10, play action, looking deep kind of towards the end zone. Incomplete either way. 3rd and 10.
Who's that in coverage?
I believe that was Dylan. Yeah, that was Jeter. Matthew Jeter.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I combined. Matthew Jeter.
Yeah, great coverage there. Just kind of right at the hip of the receiver. Let the QB for Springtown throw it out there and just a little too far. I'm jumping ahead of myself.
Little Elko slip.
I know it.
Drop it back to pass on 3rd and 10. Was under a lot of pressure. Finally stepped up in the pocket and was brought down at the line of scrimmage by Zay Godbolt. And, we talk a lot about Bolden and Godbolt and the role that they play as the outside linebackers, but tonight they've both been fantastic.
The second half of the season for those two guys, they've really taken a lot of leaps and jumps. They have kind of become two of the more important pieces of this team.
They've been very, very good.
4th and 10.
Yeah.
This is huge. 5 minutes to play, 10-point ball game. This is a big one.
4th and 10 from the 31. Quarterback dropping back to pass. Looking towards the sideline. He's got a man, but Ryan, that one incomplete. Had to make sure.
We're a little slow to react, but it's just because every tight end, every ball that's been in the air, they've come down with it. That one, Sulphur Springs ball.
I have a bad luck of saying that and there being a flag or something, so I just wanted to make sure.
Say it ain't so.
Before the Wildcats take over at the 31, I give a big shout-out and thank you to the Way Bible Church. They want to extend an invitation to everyone to join them on Sunday mornings at 9 a.m. or 10:45 a.m., and then also on Wednesday nights at 6:15 p.m. At the Way, they're all about experiencing life change. They have a vibrant community awaiting to welcome you with open arms, so join them at the Way Bible Church to embark on a journey of transformation together. 10-point lead in the ball.
Take care of the ball, move the chains. There's a flag. Illegal substitution.
Gotcha. This will be 1st and 15. From the
Hold on to
26.
the ball.
Yep.
Extend the drive. 10-point ball game.
In the shotgun with Jackson Hare as the running back. And they do give to Hare on 1st down. Up the middle. Big gain for Jackson Hare. Breaks a tackle. Up to the 50. To the 40. Ryan, he's still going inside the 20. To the 10. Jackson Hare. 74 yards. His 2nd of the night. I told you the Wildcats are undefeated if Skylar and Jackson score. Now they've both scored twice.
Take care of the ball. Move the chains. No. One play.
No, I don't need to.
One play.
I'd rather just go score.
That is our second one-play drive tonight.
Corey, if you'll remind me, I will get that stat. I will do the average plays per drive.
And I'll tell you what, Jackson Hare, Springtown had his number early. They were able to kind of slow the monster that is Jackson Hare. That has not been the case of late.
No, it is not.
Good snap, good hold. Good kick.
And the Wildcats lead 56-39 with 5:07 left to go.
At the Way Bible Church, we believe that life change happens at every level. Join us Wednesday night for Next Gen Nights at 6:15 p.m. where our entire campus is dedicated to kids and teens from birth through 12th grade. Experience safe, age-appropriate environments where the Bible and God's love is taught in a creative and exciting way. We'll see you soon for Wednesdays at the Way Bible Church.
Ryan, a one-play, 74-yard drive, a rushing touchdown from Jackson Herring. You're now at 56-39 with 5:07 left to go. 5 minutes away from the regional quarterfinal.
Tyler, and a team that, and please don't jump on me here, I'm not saying that we don't have an incredibly talented offense, but a team that I feel like what's moved the needle for us has been the defense this season.
Yep.
Back-to-back weeks, just absolute offensive explosions. I mean, we've scored over 100 points in the playoffs so far.
I think it goes back
peaking
to
at the right time is kind of where I'm getting at.
I think it goes back to what you and I have talked about not only all season, but before the season even started. I mean, we got to build this narrative of we're playing in the SEC of 4A, and that wasn't just something we said. Look at the playoffs. You've still got – I mean, there's a chance that 3 of the Final 4 of this region are this district, and I think that schedule, that district you played in, prepared you for these moments like we kind of thought it would.
Well, and I just, not to take anything at all away from a fantastic season that Springtown has had, but I am confident in saying that Sulphur Springs is the best team that Springtown has seen this year. We have seen teams that are on Springtown's level in district play, and so I just feel like anything they threw at us tonight, yes, they had a tremendous amount of offensive success early, but we've seen that this year, and so I just think that our ability to kind of throw punches back was a little better than what Springtown had so far.
Right now, if it ends right now, we're averaging 55.5 points in the playoffs.
That's going to get you far. That is going to get you far.
That is going to get you far. Before Springtown takes over again, I want to tell you about Aaron Nill, who is the principal agent and owner of Hamby Insurance. At Hamby Insurance, they keep you covered in all your adventures and all of your life, whether it's auto insurance, home insurance, renter's insurance, or business owner packages. Protect what you love most. You can visit their website, hambyinsurance.com, or give them a call at 972-285-0381 to get a quote today. Hamby Insurance, a trusted name since 1940. It's a give on first down and a good run, still keeping it going, but it's a gain of 8. 2nd and 2.
And Tyler, I am not going to use the O word, but Springtown needs to score now.
They do.
Right now.
This very second. They need a 74-yard Jackson Herring run.
Right this second, they need to score. And I think that was kind of the difference tonight. We talked about it at halftime. Springtown, their recipe was kind of dink and dunk, misdirection, chunk play here, big play there, kind of sustain a drive. We'll see how this one ends up.
Ryan Hill keeps it himself on a read option. Again, the Blue Barrage does a great job getting to him around the line of scrimmage.
Sulphur Springs has just been these massive X-play. I mean, it's been an X-play galore night for the Wildcats.
Both on offense and defense. I mean, your defense, again, I mean, it's a high-scoring game, and did we have a stop in the first half? But the second half has been huge for the Wildcat defense. It's 3rd and 1 out of the shotgun. Gives it to the running back. He's got the first down and makes his way up to the 44 before going down with 3:56 left.
Yeah, and Tyler, you might look at it as, oh my gosh, I can't believe Sulphur Springs gave up 39 points tonight. That's very unlike the Wildcats. But, man, sometimes football, especially high school, especially college, sometimes that's just the game plan. It's don't give up 50. If we don't give up 50, we will win. And it kind of has been that way tonight.
Yeah,
we've outscored. We've outscored them 21-7 in the second half.
I was gonna try to figure that out real quick. A give on 1st and 10, a nice gain of about 6 or 7, keeping the ball going.
And I think that goes back to we were prepared to make halftime adjustments because we've had punches thrown at us this season.
And
I don't know that Springtown has been tested in a while.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, they went 5 or 6 weeks
without giving up a
point. Yeah.
And so, it probably does feel like, gosh, a team just scored 56.
What are we supposed to do? And, I mean, it goes back to the credit we give the coaching staff and this team as a whole. They always start the first and second half both really well. Another run on 2nd down, fighting for the first. He's got just enough, maybe an extra yard.
Tyler, Aubrey has cut the lead to 38-33. They're down by 5 with 4 minutes to play. Salina with 4 minutes to play is up 42-7 over Kennedale.
Nice.
So definitely interesting. Interested to see how that Aubrey and Decatur game ends up. But looks like Salina's moving on. Alvarado has already moved on. And if this one holds up with 2 minutes and 35 seconds, Sulphur Springs will be moving on.
Hills rolling out on 1st and 10, looking to the sideline. Run! It's intercepted by Gio Ibarra for the second week in a row. Gio getting a pick and getting the Wildcats the ball back with 2.5 minutes.
I think they're deciding if he actually caught it or not. Springtown says he didn't. Sulphur Springs says he did. It looked good to me.
The one time
that's on you, Tyler.
The one time I've been waiting all night
That's why we don't. That's why we don't jump.
Just a quick note.
My bad, Gio.
The most points that Springtown has given up is 38 to Decatur in double overtime.
They would have won this game if they allowed 38 points.
So Tyler's 2nd and 10.
Sorry, Gio. That's my bad.
Gio's pumping up the crowd. He said,
bad.
"Throw me another."
2nd and 10 from the 44. 2:31 to go. Another read option that sniffed out immediately. Dallin Horton in on the tackle, right? That's a gain of 1. It's a 3rd and 9.
Tyler, we gotta put the ball in the air for Springtown. I mean,
yeah, you gotta go.
I feel like we are going so slow right now.
Yeah, 3rd and 9. The play clock down to 20 now. Still in the pistol. Dropping back to pass. Looking deep over the middle. He's got his man. It's Ferguson again. He's got the first down all the way up to the 26, and he continues to have a great night. Him and Carson Ferguson.
Ferguson is the epitome of a safety blanket.
And I will say, I mean, this is obviously an incredible offense. Your quarterback's a sophomore. Ferguson, who's been his main target, only a junior. So
okay, so what you're saying is we might be seeing a little Sulphur Springs and Springtown Part 2.
They went to the regional quarterfinal last year here in the area around tonight. In the pocket, had a ton of time. He did find Ferguson for a huge gain, but there is a flag in the backfield. Ferguson made it all the way to the 4-yard line, the 3-yard line even.
I actually don't know who this is going to be on, Tyler. It's in the area of holding, and it kind of seems like we're walking back. Coming back.
It was holding on the offense. So now they'll have to bring that back with just a minute and a half left. Again, we appreciate all of our advertisers, all of our partners who make all of this possible. One more that I want to give a huge shout out to, and that's our friends at Corner Grub House. Go see them in their iconic spot on the square. Perfect place. It's been a Friday night where you can experience their freshly made comfort dishes and Southern hospitality, all while watching the Sulphur Springs Wildcats on their big screen. 1st and 20.
Had lunch there today.
That makes sense to me.
That's just free advertising right there.
Ribeye sandwich?
That's what I had, actually, yeah.
It was a give on 1st down, a gain of 7. So to bring it to 2nd and 13. That's what I always get.
Yeah.
I love the ribeye sandwich. 2nd and 14.
Tyler, I mean, I know it's a 17-point game, but I'm going down swinging.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean,
I feel like the sense of urgency is incredibly low.
Yeah, no, you're correct. 2nd and 14. The play clock down to 15 now. Dropping back to pass. Trying to buy some time. Still nobody. Scrambling towards the sideline. Does get a pass off. Right.
Oh, my God. Oh, he dropped it.
That is incomplete.
Wow.
That is incomplete.
Wow.
It was almost in a night where we've seen
there's been some
incredible
catches.
Yeah.
There's been some there's been 2 or 3 catches that are in the top 5 plays we've seen all year. We've watched thousands of snaps this year. How many snaps have we watched this year?
Ooh, I don't have that number. I'm sorry.
We probably run, I don't know, we probably run 80 plays a game on offense.
I thought you jokingly were expecting me to have that stat.
No, I wasn't. I was just kind of speaking generally, but it's in the thousands.
3rd and 14.
52 seconds here, Tyler, and I just not a lot of urgency.
Dropping back to pass. Passing deep over the middle. Alex McCormick did a great job of getting his hand on it. Ends up being incomplete. 4th and long. And Ryan, I mean, you can't officially Say that this is it.
This is for the game.
And we're actually going to get a timeout from Springtown first.
At the Way Bible Church, we believe that life change happens at every level. Join us Wednesday night for Next Gen Nights at 6:15 p.m. where our entire campus is dedicated to kids and teens from birth through 12th grade. Experience safe, age-appropriate environments where the Bible and God's love is taught in a creative and exciting way. We'll see you soon for Wednesdays at the Way Bible Church.
Bill Owens at Txhsfb. We're voted the best dealership in sales, parts, and service and received the prestigious Mark of Excellence award from GM. That's saying a lot, but to receive those honors 8 years in a row, that's the most awarded vehicles at the most awarded dealership. We owe it all to the J. Hodge family, and that's the great team of employees we have, plus the great community that we have and all our good customers. We invite you out to J. Hodge Chevrolet, 478 Wildcat Way in Sulphur Springs to see the difference.
Ron, just 46 seconds left in this one. 4th and 14 for Springtown, right at the 30. And that was their second time out of the half. They would have one more if they could convert here. They've been a great offense all season, even tonight, 39 points. Dropping back to pass. Dropping very deep, now having to roll out. There is a flag in the backfield as he makes his way towards the line of scrimmage. Ends up, Ryan, making his way to the sideline and even picking up the first down. But there is a flag back here and tons of flags over there.
We've got a holding. We've got a block in the back. Just not the Porcupines half, man. It's just been a kind of one negative play after another.
And I do want to say again.
Fouls on the offense. Legal block in the back.
Yeah.
On the offense, that penalty's declined. Holding.
I mean, this man's a pro. He doesn't miss.
Listen, I know a thing or two because I've seen a thing or two.
He don't miss a beat when it comes to flags. I just wanted to say again, I know I'm kind of being a broken record, but this sophomore quarterback, Kane Hill, he's been a blast to watch.
I could not be any more impressed. I would actually go as far as say he's the second best quarterback we've seen this year, and that's behind Salina's Bo Bentley, who has 6 Power 5 offers.
Yeah, just got another one this week from Texas Tech.
I high praise for Mr. Hill, and I bet we'll see him again.
Ryan, he passes deep on 4th and 24 towards the sideline inside the 10-yard line, but it was incomplete. Turnover on downs. And Ryan, your Sulphur Springs Wildcats are 29 seconds away from advancing to the regional quarterfinal.
Just absolute chills. I mean, look at the excitement on the sideline. The crowd knows it. Everyone's starting to jump up and down. The cheerleaders are going crazy.
Get in a standing ovation in here, Ryan.
I mean, it's a big deal, Tyler. Like I said, it means a lot to us. It means a lot to the players, obviously, but man, it means so much to the great town of Sulphur Springs. So much pride in the Wildcats, and to see them back deep in the Texas high school football playoffs is fantastic.
Man, this community, we mention it all the time, but is so good at supporting this community. It's like, people say like people from Texas are so proud and they like rock with Texas that heavy. Sulphur Springs and Hopkins County does that for Sulphur Springs and Hopkins County, and no one deserves it more than these fans, this community, and this team. Ryan, by a final score of 56-39, your Sulphur Springs Wildcats are area champions and go into the regional quarterfinal where they will face number 3 in the state, Alvarado.
We got Zay Godbolt doing turf angels on the sideline.
Good for him.
This is awesome. This is Texas high school football right now. This is beautiful.
Ryan, as an alma mater of Sulphur Springs, as a former Wildcat legend, I know this has to be an awesome feeling for you right now to get to call this and be a part of it.
Absolutely. I have so much pride in the blue and gold, and so just to see the excitement from the players, I know that they know that this is a big deal. Man, just enjoy this. Hey, it starts on Monday with Alvarado, but enjoy it tonight, enjoy it tomorrow, and we got a big one next week. I do this every year in the playoffs. I did it last week with Dallas Carter. Think about the Alvarado, or excuse me, I keep doing that. The Springtown seniors tonight. That man, it's a tough deal. That last high school football game, some of those kids, their last football game ever. That's a tough deal, and so definitely hug one of those guys tonight. But Sulphur Springs,
man,
we'll see you next week.
They will. We'll see them next week. I mean, You're talking about how much it means to you as a former Wildcat. Producer Corey Hankins and I talk a lot. Neither of us even went to Sulphur Springs, and we feel just so welcomed in and attached to this program and community that it's sentimental to us even.
When we talked about it in Hard Knocks, when we were in the middle of 2 days, we felt thin. This is a 3-round team.
Yeah.
And I don't think we ever publicly said that, but me and you both felt, this is a dang good football team. And I'm just excited to see them showing that.
I think that this team, the biggest message that I would say to them, and as we go deeper in the playoffs, we're going to play better teams. There are no bad teams left. Every team we play from here on out potentially is an exceptional football team. But my message to the Sulphur Springs Wildcats would be, don't put a ceiling on yourself.
Yeah.
You don't have – that next week doesn't have to be the end because people say it's the end.
Yeah, absolutely.
Go win that one. Go 1-0. Let's see what happens.
Yeah.
And so, don't put a ceiling on yourself. Enjoy tonight. Enjoy the process of getting to go to the third round. And everybody loves the opportunity to play on Thanksgiving week in football.
I would say this football team is a lot like my favorite mixtape of all time, No Ceilings. Let's keep it rolling. The sky is the limit. We got one more thing we have to do before we get out of here. We have to name tonight's Way Bible Church player of the game. As always, I know I told you earlier, but the Way Bible Church wants to extend an invitation to everyone to join them on Sunday mornings at 9 a.m. or 10:45 a.m. and also on Wednesday nights at 6:15 p.m. At the Way, they're all about experiencing life change. They have a vibrant community awaiting to welcome you with open arms. Join them at the Way Bible Church to embark on a journey of transformation together. I always let you start, Ryan, if you don't mind.
I can't stop smiling.
No, y'all go ahead. Y'all go ahead.
Y'all go ahead. Get in here.
I had people text me asking if you were teary-eyed right now. I was like, I'm getting teary-eyed, man.
I'm very happy for the Wildcats. It really is a big deal, and it's next week's going to be a fun one.
Yeah, massive.
Corey, go first. Who's your vote for tonight's Way Bible Church player of the game?
I think, we were having so much trouble stopping them, and there was one player who kind of set it off for the defense and really ignited that spark. That's TJ Bolden, man.
I could not agree more.
Yeah, TJ Bolden was huge in that second half.
It seemed like once he went tackle for loss and then sack, and from then on, the Sulphur Springs defense really kind of found their stride.
That was a huge pivotal moment of the game. Absolutely. Ryan, who would you go for?
I do think that you've got to give some love to the man that made the two coolest catches we've seen all year in touchdown fashion. You got to go Skylar Lewis.
Yeah, 100%.
Skylar Lewis.
Again, real quick, I'll do some stat updates for everyone if you don't mind. And again, I think we need to very much stress by saying they will be playing Alvarado in the regional quarterfinal next week. We don't know the details of when or where that game would be.
And we'll let you know as soon as possible. Alvarado is south of Fort Worth, so I could see Forney, Terrell, DeSoto, Cedar Hill, Mesquite, kind of in that area would be my guess.
As soon as we do know, on Front Porch News on Facebook, you can go find that information. And a lot of people kept asking, will next week's stream or broadcast be the same as this week's was? Quite frankly,
we don't know.
We don't know. We are going to request approval. We very well could be approved to do a normal show. If not, and we're denied, it'll be like this again. But please, either way.
We had a great time, and hopefully you guys enjoyed it. We obviously made the most of with what we had.
Yeah, and props to y'all, man.
Yeah.
Props to you guys.
Man,
I'm getting a little emotional, Tyler and Ryan. I'm getting a little emotional right now.
Little Hankins blood up here.
Well, I think, 4 years ago, 0-10.
Hankins tears up here.
And 3 years into this thing, you make the playoffs 2 years in a row. You beat the team that beat you those 2 years. Now you've made it further than any team has since, at least 2013.
Tyler said it best. Sometimes sports just have a way of working out.
And, man, they do.
And this one has worked out really well so far. But, yeah, big one against Alvarado next week. I can finally say their name. I don't have to be 1-0. My days are over. But, Alvarado, what I know, I've watched a little bit last night against Frisco Panther Creek. I've kind of scoreboard watched. They have an absolutely exceptional quarterback. I'm talking Kyler Murray level numbers.
He's very
Mr.
good.
Texas high school football. It is going to be a tremendous challenge. But I'll tell you this: Sulphur Springs is going to be prepared, and we're going to do everything we can to go 1-0 next week.
I'm having way too much fun.
We can see Hannah down there. She's getting TJ Bolden and Skylar with the trophy
I
right
see
now.
Lots of hugging. I just saw two 6-year-olds chest bump.
Well, and that's true because it goes so much further too of the kids,
wives are excited, kids are excited.
Chad's calling me right now, oh man, this is awesome.
Real quick, I will let us get out of here. If you need to,
I'll answer it real quick.
Real quick on the stat updates.
You tell Chad that we're just reminiscent of a good time up here.
This is a big moment for us. It's a big moment for the community. Jackson Hare, he had 2 touchdowns tonight. That gives him 17 on the season. Deuce Timmons, Ocho Cinco, had 3 touchdowns tonight. That gives him 21 on the year. Skyler's 2 touchdowns give him 11. Sulphur Springs Wildcats are now 17-1 in the Coach Faircloth era when they score first. They're 14-2 if Jackson Harris scores. They're 18-4 if Skyler scores. They're 10-0 if they both score. When you lead at the half, you're now 21-2. And if you score more than 24 points, you are 22-2.
We have a request from the boss man upstairs.
Okay. That's why I figured. I was like,
yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah. I appreciate that. So Thanksgiving break coming up. Everybody's going to have a lot of time on their couch. Go to our YouTube channel. Watch all 4 episodes of Hard Knocks.
Yeah.
Get to know this team even more. You're going to have a lot of downtime. There's not going to be any good NFL games on. You know, it's going to be
literally
DeVito versus Cooper Rush. Just put on those 4 episodes of Hard Knocks. Man. It'll get you through the holidays with a smile. And we've gotten a lot of people have come up to me and say that, you know, they didn't really know a lot of the kids on this team, but with the player graphics, with the Hard Knocks, they've come to know these kids and love these kids, and that was kind of our goal.
That's what we want, yeah, 100%.
And I'll comment on that, Corey. That's one of the biggest things in this role as an alumni, as a guy that was a football player for Sulphur Springs. In this broadcast role with Chad's Media, I've really gotten to know the current players, and so I it makes me so happy when they come up to me at Walmart or Whataburger or wherever it is and just dab me up, because I've been in their shoes. I know what it means. I know how hard it is, and I know how fun it can be. And so I've really, really enjoyed getting to know these guys. It's a great group, and I could not be more excited for them.
Yeah, I mean, we texted Faircloth last week. We're just so proud of the guys, man.
Yeah, 100%.
Just happy for them. I mean, nobody deserves it more than them. That's for sure. They work so hard, and I'm just so excited for them, man.
I'm as well. Again, moving on to the regional quarterfinal.
I'm ready for third round tomorrow. I'm ready to rock.
We could do this all night. Let's just stay here all night.
I'm ready to rock.
As soon as we find out when and where the game will be played, we will update that on Front Porch News on Facebook as soon as we know what kind of broadcast we do. Yes, that's true.
It's not going to be Thursday, but it could be Saturday.
It could be Friday. It could be Saturday. Who knows? But as soon as we know, we will let you know. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with us. Y'all, you do not know how much we appreciate it, how much it means to us that you choose to let us into your living room every week, how much we enjoy getting to support this team and community. Thank y'all so much. On behalf of everyone here at Front Porch News and Chad's Media, Hannah Morrill for doing a great job tonight, producer Corey, the best producer in the state of Texas, the best color commentator in the state of Texas, Ryan Humphreys. I'm Tyler Lennon. We will see y'all next week.